Drew Smith running the cameras, and Little Fab kind of helping out on everything. We have head coach and producer, and Mr. Do-It-All, Fab Salas, running just about everything. And we got Hector, our sideline guy, and our halftime band reporter. And we are ready for some Lake Dallas Falcon football. Shaji, what can we look forward to?
Well, first thing I want to say is this is my first time commentating, and what a great way to start off. This is Falcon football, playoff football specifically, and I'm so excited. You're looking for two different styles. One likes to run the ball, the other team is more of a passing game. I cannot wait, especially with the injuries we have on the running side. You're going to expect us to pass the ball more. I'm really excited to see these two different styles clash together and play some smash mouth football.
And Marcial Apayez nailing that football into the 40-yard line. And we are getting ready to kick off round 1 of Texas High School 5A District Football. And Marcial Apayez lining up to get the kick. Coach Young sending out his defense as he always does. And we are ready.
Our special teams has been struggling lately. You know, they've been giving up too many yards.
Come on, you can't go ahead and say that. We're just now starting.
I'm just saying that the special teams has to step up here today. We got this great crowd. Even though we're in Frisco, we have a strong showing here from the Falcons Nest. I'm so excited for them to cheer our team on as we hopefully can win this game.
A little bit of confusion down there as the refs are not quite sure what they are waiting on to get the game going.
You're not the biggest fan of the refs every time it comes to Falcon games.
No, not. Yeah, y'all get very used to me talking about that. And it looks like Marcial Apayez getting loose. Looks like the refs are about to let this game get rolling. And, you know, your best special teams player has been Zach Graham. He does just about everything on defense and on special teams. Coach Mike Young leans on him heavily, and he is one heck of a captain, and he's turned out to be one of the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Apayez is also a huge part of this special team, not just because he's the kicker, but he also sets the tone. If he does great on PATs, does great on field goals, does great on kick returns, if he sets the tone for that, the entire team can feel more confident in special teams, and they can back them up even more, maybe to the 10 to the 15-yard line if possible, depending on how good his kick is going to be. But it sets the tone for the defense. It sets the tone for how confident the defense is going to be on the field.
And here we go. Play is starting, and Lake Dallas football is about to start, everybody. Fans, get pumped up, get loud. Everybody at home, get loud too. I'm sure y'all are yelling and hooting like we are over here.
Yeah, that'd be amazing if they are sitting in their cars just yelling.
Marcial Apayez going to send in the kick deep, and goes deep into the end zone. Looks like it's going to take it back. Crosses the 10, 15, 20. Tackled by Nick Cagnetto. Nice play.
That was an amazing tackle right there. You know, if he didn't get that tackle, he had great room and possibly could have gone to the 30, 35-yard line. But the fact that he secured that tackle, backed them up all the way to around to the 15-yard line, which is going to be really good field position for this defense.
Yeah, didn't have much room there. Not quite sure what he saw. I don't understand why he didn't let that go into the end zone. But Falcon defense is out there. Frisco Reedy sending their offense out there with Josh Foskey heading it. And the monster Justin Gibson right there beside him.
Absolutely, they have to set this tone in the trenches with that O-line and D-line.
And snap, looks like a hard count. Foskey gives it, fakes to Gibson, sends it deep not to number 11. Ryan Middleton crosses the 30, that's a touchdown. 15, 10, 5, touchdown Frisco Reedy. Number 11, Ryan Middleton. And that is not how you want to start off, Shaji.
That was absolutely busted coverage. You saw that the cornerbacks went for the other wide receiver. They kind of bit on the run game. They actually thought it was going to be a running play. I saw them bite it a little bit. And because of that, he had that extra step and was just wide open right at the Cowboys star and just easily put it in the end zone.
And it looks like they got him on that fake to Justin Gibson. And there was another pump fake, and they just got him. And Ryan Middleton was wide open. Looks like Kobe Minor bit a little bit on that play.
Yeah, he did. Absolutely.
And field goal unit is on. The kick is up, and it is good. And it is 7-0 Lake Dallas. Or, my bad. That is, they have it wrong up on the scoreboard right there. It is 7-0.
Hey, we're winning according to the board.
Reedy High School. And that was a 16-second drive.
Yeah, that was absolutely not the best way to start off this game. The defense really sets the tone for this game. You look at the game against Prosper, they kind of made that happen. You know, they scored pretty early. Lake Dallas offense has to step up here. They have to kind of equal it. I'm not saying take as much time. I mean, if you score in 16 seconds, that's amazing. But even if you score in general, if you chew some clock and score, that's fine. Just get it in the end zone. You cannot afford to take a defeat against the Lions as of now.
And we've seen this quite often. We saw this against Little Elm, and we saw this against the Colony. Lake Dallas, I mean, they're a good bounce-back team, but can't fall behind, as we've seen that happen last week, as you have linebacker number 40, Will Harbor / kicker, lining up. Yeah, and it looks like back deep you have Kobe Minor, Jalen Harris, and Brandon Engel in the middle.
Yeah, that is a big kicker right there. That you call him Mr. Everything. He's basically everywhere on the field.
Oh, they have Kylie Smith. They just rotated. Okay. And kick is back, and it's deep to Jalen Harris. And he's going to take it out. He crosses the 5, 10 good blocks, 15. And he's brought down at about the 17-yard line. And once again, a flag on the field. And that's more than likely going to go against the Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, special teams, every time there's a flag there, most likely it's going to be on the offense, on the kick return team, possibly a block in the back, maybe a face mask. We don't know what it is, but most likely it always goes against the offense.
And as we're waiting to see what's happening here.
Illegal block in the back, number 43, the return team. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
And that's on 43, sophomore Trevor Lindsay, who we were talking about, just got moved up a couple days ago by Coach Young, as there's been some key injuries. Going to be interesting who lines up out here.
Yeah, we have 4 sophomores playing today. They must be nervous playing in the big leagues right now, especially in playoff game.
You got your normal starting offensive line back there, Ryan Depperschmidt. It looks like they have Ike Onyekwiti back there at the fullback position. Kylie Smith singled up out wide left. And it looks like Charles Williams split out right. Depperschmidt drops back, pass incomplete at the 15-yard line to Kylie Smith.
Yeah, there's a little bit of miscommunication on that play. Kylie Smith was supposed to go a quick route, jump back 5 yards, turn around, grab the pass, and go. But it seems that they both did something wrong. Maybe Depperschmidt threw too fast on that play, and Kylie didn't break off from his path enough.
Charles Williams behind Onyekwiti, Ryan Depperschmidt back there. He takes the snap, handoff to Onyekwiti, crosses the 15, about a 3-4 yard gain right there. Not too bad of a play.
Yeah, that was a great play. Just right up to the right. You need that, especially just these quick runs. You see, he's basically Nava today. Nava does the exact same run plays. If you get this run game going, you have a chance to score more points.
And Lake Dallas going to run their no huddle as they have quads to the left. Ryan Depperschmidt gets him off sides, looks back, passes deep to Brandon Engel, and it's incomplete. Yeah. And that's going to go against the Frisco Reedy, as Ryan Depperschmidt once again got him on that hard count.
Yeah, if you look at that hard count, they kind of got a little bit of revenge. Ryan threw the ball, and he did get hit late. He got pushed to the ground very hard. He basically got speared like a wrestling move.
Yeah, there's looks like there's 2 flags on the plays. Could be.
It should be.
Could be a roughing the passer and an offsides. And I think Falcons would take the roughing the passer play right here.
Yeah, you definitely want that. That's an extra 15 yards. That helps out a lot. The refs are discussing it. It should be roughing the passer. Ryan took a hard hit. These penalties are helping us. We need these. We have to win the turnover, but we have to win the penalty. Let's see what the refs
say. Multiple flags on the play, but there was no OPI or DPI because the pass was uncatchable. We have offsides defense number 35. That penalty will be enforced. Third down again.
And that was on senior Brandon Swope, their second leading tackler, with 3 sacks and 1 interception.
I don't agree with the non-pass interference call. It should have been a pass interference because he said that the pass was uncatchable. He said the pass was
11 minutes on the clock. 11 minutes.
And this is gonna give Lake Dallas just a little bit of time to think about it, as once again they're sending Kylie Smith out there in the slot. Trips left, Charles Williams on the inside, Ike Onyekwiti back there in the backfield. And then you got, looks like on the right, tight formation with Brandon Engel, and can't quite see who that other number is. It looks like 18, Darius Goodlove, getting some playing time out there.
Seems we're backing.
Oh, that's Hayden Brockenbush.
Yeah, they're backing
wow, that was bad.
And now they're backing us up a little bit more. I don't see why. They backed us up around to the 11, 12-yard line.
Yeah, don't quite understand what they're doing. Oh, they're going to move it up.
Okay, so the refs are obviously, this is probably their first time, as it was our first time doing this. But going back to that call on the pass interference, that was a clearly catchable ball. It just went over Brandon Engel, so that was catchable. It was a pass interference because he wasn't able to get to the ball.
And this is going to be a 3rd and short play. This is one of those times that you're going to look towards, it looks like Christian Covington or a Charles Williams, as Charles is lined up in the backfield.
And the refs are discussing something again.
I formation. And looks like there's still a little bit more confusion down there as we're waiting to get this thing rolling.
Since it is a 3rd down, you really have to get this. If you don't, then your defense has more pressure to play better.
Ryan Dapperschmidt lining up on center. Handoff to Williams. Oh, he shakes a couple tacklers, and he's going to get stopped short. And that's going to be a no gain. Just really wasn't much of anything right there, Shaji.
Yeah, he would try to go to the left. He tried to have that fullback to try and create room. But unfortunately, the fullback did not get that tackle enough and just wrapped up Charles Williams. And unfortunately, it's 4th down, no gain. It was just a bad play selection. Now we're going to punt the ball.
Yeah, Coach Mike Young can't have that for his team. Need it a little bit more as the punting unit comes out. Marcial Apes back deep. Jared Finley back there to block, along with Brandon Engel.
Yeah, you have to. This punt's honestly going to give in the Lions' favor no matter how far you kick it, honestly.
Deep to Marcial Apes. Good snap, rugby kick. And as it sails, a nice hang time, crosses the 40, and it's going to take a Falcon bounce to about the 46-yard line of Lake Dallas. And looks like Frisco Reedy's going to get the ball in Lake Dallas territory, and we'll be right back after this quick break. Don't go anywhere.
Bone Daddy's House of Smoke is your place to go for delicious barbecue. New family-friendly vibes and an outstanding menu. Bone Daddy's a proud supporter of Lake Dallas football.
And we're back as Lake Dallas sends their defense out on the field. 4-man front. And you got Josh. I'm going to have trouble saying his name. Josh Foskey back there with Justin Gibson. Handoff to Justin Gibson. Shakes a couple tackles. Goes across the 45-yard line. And keeps those legs turning to about the 43-yard line.
Yeah.
Nice gain. Nice about 6-7 yard gain right there.
Yeah, absolutely. That was around, like maybe a 3-4 yard gain right there. And
yeah, my eyes are messed up.
Maybe I believe Dan now with the glass thing. But looking at it, you have to stop it. You have to. It's okay to get him 3-4 yards. If you stop him on those plays, they'll force to be past the ball.
Foskey in the shotgun formation. Gibson to his right. Hard count, gives it to Gibson, stretch out wide. Foskey's going to keep it, crosses the 40-yard line, 35, 30. Not many going to stop him here. 20, 15, and finally brought down by Kobe Minor and Preston Sudis and Jalen Harris. Not very good right there.
You're looking at that play, the option route is such a dangerous thing, especially you have such a great running back. He's that good. They could easily bite on the play.
And Foskey's going to get back there, hurry up offense. Going to give it to Gibson. Crosses the 15, shakes a couple tackles, gets across the 10, brought down by Zach Graham. Nice 5-yard gain by Gibson.
Yeah, he kind of shook up Nick Cagnetto right there. This running back, like I said, if you give him room, he will hurt you. Looking back on that play, that option route could really hurt this Lake Dallas team because they could easily bite with Gibson running that way, and it could easily give the quarterback a lot of room to run.
And you got to hope for a 3-down stop right here. Lake Dallas, Foskey back there in the shotgun formation, sends Gibson in motion. And there's going to be an offsides on number 75 of Frisco Reedy, and that's going to be on Isaiah Floyd.
Prior to the snap, false start, number 64 of the offense. 5-yard penalty, replay, 2nd down.
Yeah, it looks like they had a couple guys jump right there. There's no man really to blame. Lake Dallas kind of getting a breather here. Got to stop them. And as Josh Foskey's getting the play call right here, and you got Justin Gibson, looks like he's going to line up to his right. It looks like they're going to call his play to a little bit of his players. Looks like sniffer back to the left. Could see a run right here. Sends a guy in motion. Hard count. And Foskey's going to audible right here as he looks to the sideline towards Coach Chad Cole. And they're going to get back down. And Foskey's going to go back, draw to Justin Gibson, and they're going to stop him right there. Just about a 1-yard gain, not much of anything.
That was amazing. Right there, like I told you, Zayla Long was there to stop the run. He has to keep doing this. That was an amazing stop right there. Wrap up, bring him down. Simple football right there. If you keep doing that, you just play simple football 101, you could easily stop this team from scoring right now.
Yeah, and as you got Foskey looking to the sideline, sending his man Justin Gibson out there, singled up with Nick Cagnetto trips to the right. You got big number 9, Nolan Matthews out wide, kind of has some good size. But look for his red zone target, not Cameron Harris, that is Bennett Meekum. And he gets back there, and it's going to be a quarterback draw, and it looks like Lake Dallas might sniff it out right here. Oh, he's going to cross the 25, and he gets about to the 10-yard line.
No, that's okay. They didn't get the first down. They're probably going to have to settle for a field goal. But I don't know how they play, what their play style is. It seems that
that's going to be about a 5-yard gain, and Lake Dallas they caught a break right there.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're going to settle for the field goal here. However, you're down by 2 scores now against this high-powered offense. The offense of Lake Dallas has to step up. We have to score on the next drive. If you do not, the defense just gave you a breather.
And looks like they're going to go for it with number 40, Will Harbor, out there at quarterback. And big man's, it looks like he's going to run it down the middle, and Lake Dallas is going to sniff it out. And Lake Dallas is going to get a turnover on downs. Wow.
What an amazing play. They tried to do that play, like I said, with the option route. It didn't work this time, and they caught that. He tried to go right up the middle, but luckily our linebackers were there to stop them, and we got a turnover on downs. Instead of being a 2-possession game, it is now still a 1-possession game, and Lake Dallas it's still a game.
Yeah, we're going to stay on here with you as Lake Dallas is going to hurry up and get their offense out there and get this thing rolling. Ryan Depperschmidt's got to hope to get some of those deep passes going. Still interesting to see if they're going to get Ike and Equity involved a little bit. I can't quite see what number that is. That doesn't look like Ike and Equity. And Ryan Depperschmidt's going to line up back there. And he's going to drop back, screen past it, and it's going to be called off after there's a flag.
Yeah, it's going to be a false start penalty.
Prior snap, false start, 74 of the offense. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
And that is going to be on number 74, Brandon Machuca. And they're backed up to about their own 2-yard line. Lake Dallas can't be doing this. They're going to send Kylie Smith back there behind Ike and Yequity. Going to try and get a couple yards out of this. Look for Charles Williams to be involved. Toss to Kylie Smith, and he loses. It looks like he gains. I thought he gained about a half yard, maybe 1.
No, they just did that. It was a simple play. I don't think they were expecting to gain a lot of yards. They were just trying to get out of the end zone to avoid a safety. And you look at it now, it's second down and 12 right now. You're backed up, and you cannot afford to give this defense more of an advantage than they already have.
As Ryan Depperschmidt singled up there, back there in the shotgun formation, Kylie Smith in the slot. And snap to Depperschmidt, looks to his left, and it's going to be a draw, and he's going to get sniffed out, and that's going to be just about a safety by Frisco Reedy. Looks like they're going to call it at about Lake Dallas's 1-yard line.
It was not a safety. He got out of it just enough to be sacked right at the 1-yard line. I don't know what the penalty is. Hopefully it's on the defense.
I couldn't quite see what happened there. Could be a, from what I saw, it looked like there was a little bit of a face mask on Depperschmidt.
Yeah. Let's see what the says.
A personal foul, number 99, illegal hands to the face. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Yep, and that's going to go on the defensive lineman, 59. I don't have a 59 on here.
59. Yeah, we don't. Right,
yeah, the refs are losing it out there. It could be 58. Player. Peyton Beck, defensive end. That would make a little bit more sense. As Ryan Depperschmidt, interesting diamond formation. Kylie Smith, it's going to go to, I can't quite see it. Oh, Ryan Depperschmidt takes it, and he's going to get to about no gain at their 22-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great tackle right there by Brandon Swap, the linebacker. He just got right under Depperschmidt's feet just to trip him up, because if he didn't stop Depperschmidt on that play, Depperschmidt had a good 5 more yards of running.
That was an interesting formation right there, as you have Depperschmidt back there in the shotgun, which I formation, and you have, looks like Charles Williams back there at the running back. It's going to be a fake toss to Charles. And Depperschmidt's going to go deep to Brandon Engel. And it's going to be intercepted by Frisco Reedy.
Yeah, that just seemed like a throw. I really don't understand why they threw it. Brandon Engel was...
That was Keaton Dickey on the big interception, and a huge mistake by Lake Dallas in the opening minutes of the playoffs.
Brandon Engel was in triple coverage. I really don't see why they threw it to him. It just didn't look catchable to me. He overthrew him as well. It was just not a good throw. It wasn't a good play call as well.
Yeah, it looks like Depperschmidt's just kind of pushing it a little too much. Just needs to relax a little bit more back there, as once again Josh Foskey and Justin Gibson and the rest of the offense getting back out there. Once again, shotgun formation. You're going to have Justin Gibson to your right. trips formation to the right. And Foskey's going to look to the sidelines, call a little play for the offensive line. Snap to Foskey, and it's going to be a pass. Looks to his right, complete to number 4. Jack Pruitt crosses the 40. Oh, and gets to right about Lake Dallas's 39-yard line, and that was good for about a 22-yard play.
Yet again, that was busted coverage. You saw that he bit on the run again. You just saw the entire defense roll to the right because they thought Gibson was going to get the ball, and because of that, it was a wide open wide receiver right there and just ran for even more yards than usual.
Yeah, and my apologies for not knowing the Reedy's wide receivers' names. I kind of expected Sean Hall and Justin Meckham to kind of be involved a little bit more, as you have Josh Foskey back there as shotgun formation. Gibson to his left, sends a man in motion. It's going to be a fake, and Foskey's going to take it, and it's a fumble. Lake Dallas has it. Lake Dallas is going to get it at their 35-yard line, and that is going to be recovered by, looks like, number 10, Kobe Minor. Wow.
Wait, and guys, guess what? You know who's on that play? That was none other than Zaylen Long. He caused the fumble on that play. This guy's stepping. Oh, it
looked like Daryl Minor caused that fumble.
Yeah, it was Daryl Minor. Sorry, Zaylen Long.
General Minor. I feel like we need to start calling him.
Zaylen Long tripped him up there, and then Daryl Minor came on and just stripped the ball, just hit him right in the chest, fumbled the ball. Lake Dallas really needed this.
Depperschmidt's going to get a break as he goes ahead and gets this ball off pretty quick. And it's going to be a short toss. It looks like it's going to be a reverse. Charles Williams going to go back to pass. Brendan Ingles wide open. Oh, and it's dropped at the Reedy's 30-yard line.
I don't understand why they didn't call a pass interference call. Brendan Ingle, it was a little underthrown, but Brendan Ingle went up to catch the ball, and there was a horse collar tackle dragging. Like, they literally just held his jersey. I don't know how the refs didn't see that. You look back on the play, here he comes, ball's a little underthrown. Right before he catches it, just right called by the jersey. It should have been a pass interference call. The refs just missed it here, and now it's just second down, and we have to replay.
Yeah, it could be one of those games that the refs don't really have their contacts in. And you have Ryan Depperschmidt back there, same formation. And you have, looks like Ike and Equity behind there. Still don't know if that's quite him yet. You got doubles to your right and left. And Depperschmidt drops back to pass. And he looks to his right, and he's going to be sacked. It looked number 90 and 35. Number 35, that's, we don't even have, Brandon Swope once again. I mean, we said offensive line is going to be a key thing to keep track of.
Yeah, Evan Lee gave up that sack right there. Cameron Harris, here he comes, full speed, bull rushing Evan Lee, and Evan Lee could not get to the block fast enough, and he did that swim move, ran right up, and just mauled Ryan Depperschmidt on that play.
This team's got to capitalize on these turnovers, as you have Ryan Depperschmidt calling the plays, controlling his offense out there. Evan Lee's trying to get the signal from the sideline. Ryan Depperschmidt's going to wipe his hands on his towel, going to get back, and he's going to take the snap, and he's going to drop back, looks to his right, deep pass, and it's complete to Brandon Ingle at Lake Dallas 40-yard line. Good for a 10-yard completion.
Yeah, but it is fourth down, and unfortunately, I don't know if they're going to, and it looks like they are going to go for it.
Yeah, this, it looks like they're going to send out their punt unit.
Yeah.
It could be a fake, though. We've seen them come up with a couple of fakes.
Absolutely, it is possible, but I feel that they're not going to go for that, especially when you're at the 40-yard line. This offensive line is too high-powered. They have the momentum right now. Well, let's see what Apayez is going to do.
And it's going to be a good snap to Apayez. He's going to roll to his right. Nice rugby kick, a lot of hang time. Good. It's going to take a Falcon bounce. Going to go to about Reedy's 27-yard line. Okay. And we're going to. Go ahead, Chad.
Yeah, they're backed up on the 27. The defense has to step up right here.
Yeah, and we're going to take a quick break, and you are listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Hey everyone, if you're in the mood for breakfast, lunch, or a chicken dinner, visit Chick-fil-A, located on Kensington Square in Swisher Road in Corinth. Where serving you is always our pleasure. Go Falcons!
And we are back as Foskey lines up with Justin Gibson to his right and shotgun formation. Sniffer to his left. Hard count, and looks like Foskey's going to give it to Gibson. Gibson crosses the 25, goes and lowers his shoulder and gets just about a 2-yard gain. And that's going to go to Reedy's 29-yard line.
Yeah, yet again, they're going for that option play again. They gave it to Gibson on that play. And I got to say, Gibson really lit up D.L. Robertson on that play, but luckily we stopped it. It was only around a 3-yard gain. That's good. You have to keep Gibson contained. If he gets over that 5-yard line, if he keeps averaging 6 yards a carry like he usually does, they're not going to win this game.
Fosse's going to line up in shotgun formation. Gibson to his right, Sniffer to the right. And Fosse's going to roll to his right. He's going to look for, looks like, not much there. Number 4, and Logan West once again makes a circus catch on Preston Sudis. Good for about a 30-yard gain. Looks like they're going to set the ball on Lake Dallas's 45-yard line.
You look at that play, the defense actually was defending everybody. Nobody was open. They were pressuring Foxy, just throw it out of bounds. You know, you look at this play, he was running out of bounds, but he saw someone open, and Preston Sudis kind of tried to go for the interception. He tried to go for the block, but instead it was just toe drag swag and easily got it in.
And Foxy's going to line back up, shotgun formation. Not much new here. Gibson to his left. And it looks like he's going to go. It's going to be a pump fake, and he's going to roll out to his right. Not much there. And he's got a man wide open. That's Middleton, and he catches it. And that's going to be at the Lake Dallas 3-yard line. And there's a flag on the field.
It is going to be holding on the offense. You saw. Here we go.
64 on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Yeah, and Lake Dallas is going to catch a break right there.
That was Grayson D'Alosio. I'm going to try to say his name as best as possible. But yeah, he prevented the sack from happening, from grabbing the jersey, which is why Foxy had time to throw. I already knew that play was going to go back no matter what happened.
Yeah, and got to kind of take a deep breath right there, kind of relax. And as Foskey's getting the call from the sideline, you got the defense looking out there. Jared Finley's trying to control his defense. Foskey's going to go up to the line, call his play. Lines up, and you got Gibson to his left, sends a man in motion. And he's rolling out to his left, and he has a man, and that's Middleton, and it looks like they're going to tackle him for about a 10-yard gain, but not much there as it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they're basically back to the line of scrimmage, and they gave up pretty big yards in that play, as they are. You look at this, the defense has kind of switched it. Usually it's the passing game that doesn't really struggle, and the rushing defense struggles. But now it's switched. The rushing game is actually containing Gibson.
Come on, wait.
While the passing game is
right there.
containing.
You got to knock on some wood right there,
Okay,
Shaggy.
I will knock on wood right here. You hear it here, folks.
And Josh Foskey's going to be singled out there at the shotgun formation. Trips to his right. And it's going to be a hard count, and it's going to go. He's going to drop back. Looks, and he's got a couple men downfield, and he's going to take it. 45, and he's going to be tackled by Daryl Miner for about a 1-yard gain. Really nice play by Daryl Miner.
Absolutely, what a play by Daryl Miner. He broke down like you're supposed to do. What they tell you, what's the first thing they tell you in defense? Break down, take the easy tackle. Don't try to do that big highlight hit play, hit stick. Don't try and do it. He wrapped up, and look, they only got a 1-yard gain, and it's 3rd down just like that.
And it's going to be a 3rd and long play for the Reedy Lions as Foskey looks to his sidelines, going to line up, singled out in shotgun formation. Hayden Brockenbush looks like they're going to call a blitz right here. And he's going to take the snap, look to his left, drop back. He's going to pump fake, and he's got a man, and that's good for a 1st down. And that was number 2, our guy, Sean Hall, his go-to man.
Yeah, absolutely. You look at that play, we almost had a sack. They were pressuring Foxy all around, but he just had just enough time to throw that play. And honestly, that pass was really just right down the middle of the defense. It was a good catch. It was really good. It was really well defended. There was nothing you can do on that play.
And Foskey once again, Gibson to his right, shotgun formation. And hard count right here. He's going to go to his right, quick pass to number 9, and that's Nolan Matthews. That's good for about a 7-8 yard gain.
Yeah, Preston Sudis kind of messed up on the tackle there. He tried to just chop block him instead of just wrapping him up. Most of the time it does work. However, it's not going to work against this wide receiver. He is a really tough guy, and that is Logan West. He is a tough guy, so you need to stop him on that play.
Clock ticking, 45 seconds left and counting. As Josh Foskey's kind of wasting some time right here. Got to get a play going. And it is about 2nd and 3. It's shotgun formation. Gibson to his left. And sends a man in motion. It's going to be a hard count. He's going to call it. And he's looking to his left. And he's got a man wide open. And that's number 4, Logan West. And that's good for about a 10-12 yard gain.
That was really close.
To the Falcon 15-yard line.
That was absolutely really close. You saw that bootleg play where they did open. There was a little scissors there on the little cross hands on the wide receiver side, and Nick Cagnetto was luckily right there to stop number 4. That was Logan West right there. Absolutely, Logan West had that catch. He almost had the touchdown if Nick Cagnetto wasn't there for the tackle.
And that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Falcons just got to get a little bit of a breather, kind of rechange their plans on defense, and we're going to be right back. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Tucker Allstate Insurance would like to remind you of the new law in Denton County of no use of handheld devices. Don't be a distracted driver. Mark Tucker Allstate Insurance for auto, life, and home. Mark Tucker Allstate Insurance on Swisher Road in Hickory Creek. Maston Air Conditioning and Heating, owned and operated by Jason Maston, located at 380 Main Street in the heart of Lake Dallas. Give them a call at 940-321-5392 or click mastonair.com.
Have the big trucks out front when you need them most. First Out Roofing here in the Lake Cities area. Commercial or residential roofing, leak or hail damage repair, contact Nick or Travis at firstoutroofing.com, where they are all in.
And we are back as Lake Dallas is on their own. Looks like 19, about their own 14-yard line. Reedy kind of pushing for the end zone right here. Lake Dallas got to come up with the stop. Oh man, this angle's going to throw me off. Foskey's going to go to his right, and it's going to be a handoff to Gibson. Crosses the 20, and he falls for about a 5-yard gain. And probably about 3 yards. I a little overcompensated for that one, and that's going to go to about the Falcon 11-yard line.
That was just a simple play. Foxy did a delayed handoff to Gibson. He just waited to see if anybody was open and handed it off to Gibson. Gibson easily ran to the left side, got probably 3-4 yards. He hasn't really done much from the rush game. Luckily, we're keeping him contained, but the passing game has to step up.
Something to watch for. Jacob Machuca is not in the lineup for this particular series, as Josh Foskey lines up deep in shotgun formation. Gibson to his left, split backs, wishbone formation. And he's going to hand off to Gibson, and he's going to cross the 10. Looks like you're going to get to about the 5, and going to be just short of the first down. Going to be a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, Gibson was just powering his way all the way close to a first down. That is a power runner right there. He will do whatever it takes. He will keep chopping his feet. He will never give up on the play until the ref calls the whistle. And he just went right up. He just went right up to A gap right there and just easily got to the lane.
And they're going to send their guy once again, Mr. Do-It-All. It looks like number 40, Will Harbor, the sophomore, back at quarterback. Lake Dallas, they stopped him last time. See if they can stop him again. Lines up a shotgun formation. Gibson to his right. And going to be a handoff to Gibson, and Gibson's going to go to his left, and he's going to get a touchdown right here. Caught the corner and just barely passed by Taleno Evans. Kind of sloppy right there.
Yeah, so he ran to the left. You see that he was running to the left, and Nick Cagnetto read the play. Unfortunately, he got his ankles twisted, and he couldn't complete the tackle, and Gibson was easily there for the touchdown. This is what I was afraid of. You gave Gibson a touchdown. You gave him those 2 good runs, and unfortunately one of them led to a score. Now the momentum has completely shifted over to the Lions side.
Yep, and Lake Dallas just has to be able to come back and respond. This is a 14-0 game as Reedy is dropping back in field goal formation, and kick is up, and it is sailed, and it's good. Once again, just Will Harbor just kind of making his presence known for Frisco Reedy against the Falcons. And just want to make a quick announcement, as we are obligated to, because it is the playoffs, UIL. And volleyball, don't miss the UIL Volleyball State Tournament on November 15th through 18th at the Curtis Colwell Center in Garland. For more information, visit uiltexas.org. Don't miss the UIL Football State Championships on December 20th through 23rd at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tickets are available to purchase now through Ticketmaster. For more information, visit uiltexas.org. And as Frisco Reedy sending their kickoff team out there, then you have Coach Mike Young and Coach Smith kind of meeting out there, trying to make a game plan as you send out deep. Looks like that's going to be Kylie Smith, Brandon Engel, and Jalen Harris. Kind of pick your poison back there.
Yeah, absolutely. All 3 of them are capable runners, but whatever the refs seem to have stopped the game again. But like I said, whatever you do on the special team side, they're telling him to put down your shirt, boy. This is high school. You can't do the Zeke thing. You can't have the crop top here, buddy.
And Will Harbor's getting his team ready for this kickoff. And quite a talented kid that Will Harbor is.
Absolutely.
And it's getting ready. And it looks like checking to the right, checking to the left. And here we go. And he's going to kick off, and it's going to go deep into the end zone. They're going to let it go. That's going to be a touchback.
Yeah, so they're going to start right at the 20-yard line. This offense has to step up. Their defense gave them a stop when they got that turnover, but their offense just hasn't been doing anything. They're either overthrowing their wide receivers, underthrowing them. The rush game hasn't been going. Deberschmidt looks like he's getting pressured yet again. It's just nothing's clicking right now. The chemistry is just not there right now. Lake Dallas has been known to have slow starts, then pick it up. Let's see if it's one of those cases where they pick up.
Yeah, Ryan Deberschmidt's got to get this team going as Ike Onyekwiti is lining up behind him once again, getting a lot of action in this game. Shotgun formation. Deberschmidt's going to dry his hands on the towel. And it's going to be a snap. He's going to look to his left, and he's going to have Christian Covington crossing the 30. And 45, then that's going to be to about the 41-yard line. That's a good gain of about 13 yards.
That was an amazing play by Christian Covington right there. Ryan Deberschmidt kind of underthrew the ball. He went under, he caught it, and he stiff-armed his way all the way to the first down and got some more yards with that.
And that's just the power and physicality of Christian Covington. Ike Onyekwiti lined up behind Deberschmidt. Deberschmidt's going to take the snap. And he's going to drop back, look to his right. Good for Charles Williams at the 40. Shakes a couple men. And that's good for about a 5-yard gain. Gets to about the 44, 40. Looks like that's going to be a 46-yard line.
You know, one thing that frustrates me about wide receivers is that they try too much flash, and it doesn't help. Just go up forward. Just try and get as many yards as possible. Don't do too many spin moves. Don't do too many cuts.
Deberschmidt's going to take the snap, shotgun formation. Going to be a fake to his left, and then Kylie Smith's going to take it, and he's going to be dropped back for a loss of about 2 yards. And not very good execution on that play. Kylie Smith getting a little jawing in at the end.
Yeah, the O-line could not hold the defensive line enough, which is why Kylie Smith did not have enough room to run right up the middle. Unfortunately, he just couldn't get enough room, and the defense just wrapped him up. And
Coach Jeremy Mells has to get something rolling right here, as you have Charles Williams back there at the running back position. I formation. Deberschmidt's going to drop back, look to his right. He's going to elude a couple defenders, and he's going to take it himself across the 45, and he's brought down. And that's good for a first down to the 48-yard line. Ryan Deberschmidt showing the wheels once again.
Just like when it looked like the Falcons were out of this game, Ryan Deberschmidt just says, give me the ball, let me handle this. He just ran right through the middle. It was a huge hole, too. They all got confused by the wide receivers. He almost got sacked, but he avoided the sack and just ran right up the middle for about a 12, 13-yard gain.
Once again, I formation. Deberschmidt's going to take it. Charles Williams lined up behind him. It's going to go to, looks like Ike Onyekwiti, and that's good for about a 4-yard gain. Not too bad of a run for Onyekwiti.
Yeah, he's very Nava-esque. This is what Nava did on the offense.
And hurry up offense, as you're going to have a stacked formation to the left. Deberschmidt out in shotgun formation. And he's going to look to his right, and that's going to go to Charles Williams as he crosses the 50, and he's got some room right here. And that's going to get to about the Reedy 46-yard line.
Yeah, Deberschmidt was a little shaken up on that play. Right after he threw the ball, he got lit up on that play. And Charles Williams, and we have someone injured on the field right now. It is a Lion right now.
From what I can see, that could be Will Harbor, and that could be a huge loss for the Reedy team, and we'll make sure to get you more information on that. And we will be right back. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
FabSol is here to talk to you about Corinth Orthodontics. Dr. V and his great staff take care of my 3 kids and all their orthodontic needs. Dr. V and his patient-friendly staff also provide Damon Clear braces, Invisalign, adult braces, teen orthodontics, and 3D Smile technology. His office is conveniently located at 3901 Swisher Road. Visit them at www.corinthorthodontics.com for your complimentary consultation, or for information, email them at info@drvortho.com.
Commercial flooring can be complicated. Let the team at TW Hicks uncomplicate the process. Located right here in Denton, Texas, TW Hicks will work with you to determine the best solution for your flooring needs. Focused on quality service, quality leadership, and the experience needed to be your industrial flooring solution, make TW Hicks your flooring source.
And we are back, and that Reedy Lion that was injured on the play was the important Will Harbor. Could be a big loss as Ryan Deberschmidt's going to have Kylie Smith lined up in the backfield. It looks like it's going to be I formation. Deberschmidt's going to take the pass, going to be an option. Ryan Deberschmidt's going to take it, and going to be just short, going to be about a 4th and 1 for Lake Dallas. as he crosses the 45-yard line to about the 44.
Yeah, looking at this offense, Ryan Depperschmidt, they're going to go for it here. They need to. They're down by 14 points here.
And it's going to be a 4th and 2. Depperschmidt's going to be out, going to be singled. Oh, no, looks like he's going to have a little bit of protection with Ike and Yequity. It looks like it's going to be I formation once again. And Depperschmidt's going to take the pass, going to fake it, and he's going to take it himself, and he's got it! That was pure power by Ryan Depperschmidt. Juking, twisting, turning, getting that first down.
Yeah, Ryan.
Wow.
Yeah, you see that the offensive line completely blew up the play, and Ryan looked like he got smothered, but luckily his legs, he's so powerful right here with his legs.
Out for measurement.
Oh, they're going to measure the play here. I don't know if his knee was down before he crossed the pylon.
Oh, there's no reviews in high school. Come on, Jerry, don't do that to us.
But that was just amazing right there. You see that he got wrapped up, but luckily, because he's so tall, because he has such a long wingspan, that he was able to extend on the play and just let the ball cross the pylon.
It takes a lot of talent to do that. A lot of hand strength to not fumble that ball. Really great job by Depperschmidt. They're going to give him the first down here. And it looks like the offense getting a little bit of spark going. Ryan Depperschmidt's getting real excited. Offensive line's getting pumped up. This is something that they needed as they're going to send their offense. Looks like out and quads to the left. Looks like they bring in Zach Sasser. Kylie Smith to the left, Zach Sasser. Looks like Brandon Engel and Christian Covington. You're going to leave Charles Williams singled out on the right. Shotgun formation. Depperschmidt's going to do a quick pass, and it's going to be called off. Saw a little bit going right there. Nice play. It was going to be a quick screen pass to Brandon Engel, and play got called off.
Yeah, I don't see what happened there. If that play actually had happened, Brandon Engel had some room. He actually had some room to get a lot of yards on that play.
I'm starting to think they're just trying to show him all their tricks. Come on. All right, once again, you're going to have quads to the left. Brandon Engel this time singled out on the right. Depperschmidt's singled out in the back, though. Gets a man. He's going to be a free play here. Brandon Engel.
Oh, they called off the play.
And we'll see what it is. And that's going to be offsides on the defense.
Yeah. Yes, but they should have let the play continue.
Yeah, they should have.
Which is what I don't understand on that play.
It should have been a free play.
Prior to the snap, illegal contact, number 3 of the defense. 5-yard penalty, replay first down.
And that was Nate Anderson, the defensive end, that made some illegal contact right there. Lake Dow's going to get some pretty good field position as it is 1st and 5. And once again, Depperschmidt's going to line up in shotgun formation with quads to the left. Brendan Engel singled out to the right. Going to be interesting to what we can see here. 3-man rush by Reedy. And Depperschmidt's going to take it, drop back, look to his right, going to go to Brandon Engel, and it's complete. 10-yard completion, about to Reedy 30-yard line. Really nice play.
Yeah, Brandon Engel's lined up on the right, and here he comes, just a stop, and it was a good hook route. He caught it, got his 2 feet in, went out of bounds, and look, we got another first down on that play.
And here's our guy, Kylie Smith, lining back up there in the backfield. Looks like going to be a tight doubles formation. And Depperschmidt's going to get him. It's going to be a toss to Smith. Smith crosses the 30, 25, makes some defenders miss. Wow, what a great run. I know it's 5 yards, but he broke a lot of ankles on that play.
Yeah, another thing I want to go on is that while that sweep play was happening, your O-linemen have to block it. How about Tyler Clay with that amazing block on the linebacker? That was amazing, which gave Kylie Smith more yards to run on that play.
And now they're going to go quads to the right this time. And it looks like Christian Covington singled out to the left. Ryan Depperschmidt's going to drop back, look to Covington's way, and it's going to be complete, and that's going to be good for right at a first down. And they better not mark him short, or I'm going to tear my hair out.
Oh, you should tear your hair out right now, right here. You heard it here, folks. He's going to tear his hair out.
And that's going to be a short, and Ryan Depperschmidt's going to be a brown call, and Depperschmidt's going to take it and get way more than he needed. That's good for about a 5-6 yard gain by Depperschmidt as Lake Dallas gets the ball at about the 17-yard line of Reedy.
This guy is something else. He is there, Will Harper.
Shaji, I hate to interrupt you, but there's another player down, and that is a big loss too. Brandon Swope, their next leading tackler. They've already lost Will Harper, their leading tackler. Their second leading tackler, number 35, Brandon Swope, now down. And as we'll get some more information to y'all when we come back from the break, looks like we don't have to take a break here. He's going to get up pretty quick, and he's going to jog off the field.
Yeah, you see that he's favoring his right shoulder right here. He can't seem to put any, he can't lift it, he can't move it right now. Hopefully it's not too terrible of an injury. And here comes his sub. That is number 52. That is Jack Ratner.
Now, I know, don't you hate injuries. but it could be good for the Falcons as once again you have quads to the right, Depperschmidt in shotgun formation, Christian Covington single to the left. And Depperschmidt's going to drop back, look to his left, has Christian Covington wide open in the end zone, it's dropped! And wide open, and it goes right through Covington's hands. You have to catch that. Come on, Christian.
So if you look at that play, he did a double move on that play, and he had the extra edge. He had a step on him, and the ball just was in his hands. I don't know if he got excited, but it went right there. You cannot do that. You cannot give up these opportunities against this Lions team.
I formation. You have Kylie Smith in the backfield with Ike and Onyekwiti, and it's going to be handoff to Onyekwiti. Oh, no, Depperschmidt's going to take it. 10, 5, touchdown, Ryan Depperschmidt. Pure power by the man himself, Ryan the man Depperschmidt.
He is their Will Harbor. There's nothing this man cannot do. He did the option route again. They bid on that play, and here he comes right up the middle, breaking 3 tackles on that play and got the touchdown in.
I mean, he is just one amazing player. And here's something big that we have to watch for the kickoff or the field goal unit. And it looks like Ryan Depperschmidt's going to take it. Looks like snap's good, and it's going to be blocked. And Frisco Reedy's going to take it across, and he's going to be tackled down by number 7, Ryan Depperschmidt. Like you were talking about, Shaji, those special teams plays and those kickoff or those field goals, something big for this team that there's been a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, going back to the touchdown play, here he comes, breaks 3 tackles on that play. That was just amazing to watch. And going on that PAT kick, going back to that PAT kick, they just blocked the field goal. You cannot have that. Now it's 6-14. Now on that touchdown play, you probably have to do a 2-point conversion later on in the game, which could hurt you in the process.
Yeah, just Lake Dallas has to do better. I mean, these are some big points. I mean, I'm impressed by the defense myself. 14-6, 6 minutes, 41 seconds left to go in the half. Lake Dallas just has to continue this defensive success, has to improve special teams wise, Shaji.
Yeah, that was just it wasn't Kicker's fault, it wasn't Apaye's fault, it wasn't Ryan Depperschmidt's fault. The defender just easily got through the line.
It looked like he was about 4 feet in,
he just leaped and stopped
in the air.
Luckily, we stopped and Ryan Depperschmidt tackled him. He couldn't get any more points on that play, and now the kickoff is about to start with Apayez.
And Apayez is going to do his normal routine, going to drop back about 10 yards, go to his left, going to check to the right, check to the left. And here comes the kickoff from Apayez, and he sends it deep. And it's going to be a touchback for Frisco Reedy.
That was a great kick by Apayez. Don't give them any more yards than they need. Right at the 20-yard line. Your defense is stopping them, except on that they have to stop Gibson. If you do not stop Gibson, it's not going to work.
And a quick shout out to the listeners. Don't miss the UIL Girls Basketball State Tournament March 1st through 3rd at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Tickets are available to purchase now through Ticketmaster. For more information, visit uiltexas.org. As Lake Dallas sends out their defensive unit, Reedy's going to trot onto the field. Josh Foskey going to go back there at the quarterback position as he has his man, Justin Gibson, lined out to the right. Sniffer to the right. And Foskey's going to send a man in motion. And it's going to be a draw, and it's going to go to Gibson, and Zaylin Long stops him. And that could be about a half-yard loss for big number 75, Zaylin Long.
Coach Young and this defense have been doing their homework. They've been watching film. They know how to stop Gibson. Looks like they figured out his game plan, where he likes to go. They love running that option route. They like running those delayed handoffs. If you can stop those plays and force Foxy to throw and stop these pass plays, and then you can score again, wow, this game, it's a better game than it is.
And second and long, Foxy's in shotgun formation. Gibson to his left. And it looks like going to drop back, look to his left. And he's got a couple Falcons, and they're going to get him sacked by Zaylin Long. What a game that man is having.
That is amazing. There he is, putting his fist up in the air, saying,
and
yeah,
Talano
I got that
Evans,
sack.
oh, you hate to see. He's grabbing his knee out on the turf. And that is not good. We will be giving you some more information on that as we will be right back with the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
We are the UIL.
From the coaches
to the players to the educators.
We've been in your shoes.
Extracurricular activities are essential to the development of our youth.
From proposed rule changes
to the relaxation of transfer rules, we keep it fair.
New academic contests, we hear you loud and clear.
New events are music to our ears. We just added film. That's a wrap.
Educational activities help young people become productive citizens.
from staph infections to steroid use.
To cardiac and concussions.
Health and safety is a priority.
Heat, heart, and health history.
From heat-related illness to head injuries to heart-related issues to the medical history of students.
Your well-being is our priority because we are the UIL.
We are the UIL.
We are the UIL.
We are the UIL.
And welcome back as Fossey's going to take the snap, shotgun formation. D.L. Robertson turning in the corner, and he's going to elude the tackle. Fossey's going to look deep, and he has a man, and it is complete to number 4, Logan West. Just a blown coverage right there by 22 Ty Studhalter. What a throw, what a catch.
Oh wait, they're
going to roll
recalling the play.
incomplete.
They are ruling it incomplete. But going back to and look at the coach, he is frustrated. He is redder than a tomato right now. Oh my Lord. It is a scary sight to see. But you look at that play, they were defending good. Yet again, the defense got too excited because they thought a sack was going to happen. You cannot do that. Even if it's a well-called sack, you know what's going to happen. Don't get excited. Stay on your man. Luckily, it was incomplete, but that's not going to happen all the time.
Yeah, how about D.L. Robertson causing that pressure? 4th and long, and they're going to send a punt, and Lake Dow's going to get the ball in their hands with 5.5 minutes left in the first half. I mean, this is taking a turn.
Absolutely. Going into halftime, you need to score. Let them sweat a little bit. Let the Lions sweat a little bit on the sidelines.
And a little bit of a different change of scenery for the Falcons as you have Kobe Minor instead of Jalen Harris returning this punt. Going to send it deep. And looks like that's going to be an Oski. Oski going to take a foul. Oh, they're going to return it.
He's going to pick it up.
Across the 20. Wow. Goes to about the 16-yard line. I can't even see. That was 26. Preston Sudis supposed to be blocking on the play, but man, he saw a wide open hole and took it for a nice 25-yard gain.
So you look at the punter. The punter shanked the punt, and it went only about 15, 20 yards. And the defense, you know, they stopped just like, don't touch the ball. And the offense was saying that, hey, let's get away from the ball. It's okay. Let the play stop. But they slept on Preston Sudis, and he grabbed the ball. He was so smart, and he ran all the way to around the 18, 19-yard line.
Yeah, just a really well-done play as Ryan Depperschmidt's going to get the ball at the Reedy 17-yard line as man in motion. Kylie Smith going to be a flag, and that's going to be on the offense as they're going to lose 5 yards on that play, 10 yards on that play.
Prior to the snap, false start, 74 the offense, 5-yard penalty, replay, first down.
And that's Brandon Machuca's second false start of the game, kind of being a little bit of that weak link of this offensive line, but still doing quite a good job of giving Depperschmidt some time.
Yeah, absolutely. And you don't want that to, like lower your confidence. You don't need that penalty right now, but let's see what happens.
And Depperschmidt's gonna looks like he's gonna take the snap, gonna pitch to fake pitch to Kylie Smith, gonna go to Charles Williams, crosses the 20, crosses the 15, get brought down at about the 17-yard line, or 14-yard line, excuse me, fans. That's good for probably about a 15, 20-yard gain.
I'm going to give credit to Ryan Depperschmidt on that play.
Got hammered.
Yeah, the play was a little delayed. It was a little miscommunication. Right when he turned around, there was a defender right in his face, and he threw the ball right to Charles Williams. An excellent play.
And Depperschmidt's going to take the snap, back to pass. He's going to toss it to Kylie Smith. Kylie Smith's got room, crosses the 15. And he's going to, he loses a lot of yards on that play. He loses about 3 or 4.
Yeah, it was a sweet play, and it didn't look like Kylie was running fast enough. It looked like he was jogging at most. But I felt there should have been a penalty. He shoved him out of bounds. It should have been unnecessary roughness on that play.
And here you go. You got a 3rd and about, it looks like a 3rd and 7. Lake Dallas behind Reedy, 14-6, 4.5 minutes left to go. And Ryan Depperschmidt's gonna look like I formation. Ike and Onyekwity at the fullback. Kylie Smith at back, and they're gonna take a timeout. And we will be
timeout. Lake Dallas, their first charge, timeout at half.
And we will be right back. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Commercial flooring can be complicated. Let the team at TW Hicks uncomplicate the process. Located right here in Denton, Texas, TW Hicks will work with you to determine the best solution for your flooring needs, focused on quality service, quality leadership, and the experience needed to be your industrial flooring solution. Make TW Hicks your flooring source.
If you have cavities, it can be a tragedy. Drive on over to Dr. Danny Baird's office. He'll get your teeth all nice and shiny. With a family atmosphere, you'll feel right at home. Don't be shy, drop on by.
And we are back as Lake Dallas is knocking on the door of an end zone touchdown, as looks like Ryan Depperschmidt's going to go, looks like pass formation. Depperschmidt's going to drop back to pass. Look, Kylie Smith's way. It's going to be complete. Kylie Smith's going to lower his shoulder, get the first down, and about 2 more yards down at the Reedy's 8-yard line.
And they're going to mark him short of the first down. And Kylie Smith, they was thrown a little late on that play. Kylie Smith didn't have enough room to get for their first down or extend on that play. But it was a great play by Kylie Smith.
I thought I saw him lower his shoulder and get a little bit more extra yards, but I guess I was wrong. As Ryan Depperschmidt's going to go back and looks like going to convert the first down, and they're going to give it to him just barely. Wow, just once again, Ryan Depperschmidt having to do it by himself.
Let's see the measurement on the play. I'm not sure if they're going to give it to him. Let's see the ref.
And Reedy saying that they stopped him. And Reedy stopped him, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, you're looking at that play. Depperschmidt tried to do the same play where he got the ball real quick and tried to run it in right through the A-gap. However, his knee touched before the ball crossed the first down.
Please set the game clock to 4:09. 4:09 on the game clock.
And this is what I talked about. The Falcons can't afford to do this. When you're right in the red zone, when you're at the 20-yard line or less, you have to score. You can't give this team more offensive time. There's 4 minutes left in the second quarter. You're going to halftime. You're going to get the ball. If you scored and possibly got a 2-point conversion to tie this game up, it's in your corner. You have the momentum.
Yeah, and Lake Dallas, they still have time, so we can't quite write them off that yet.
Absolutely.
4 minutes, 9 seconds left as you have Foskey lined up shotgun formation. Gibson to his right. And hard count. Looks like Foskey's going to drop back. And that's complete to his man, Meekum, and that's good for about a 6-7 yard gain.
Yeah, it was a simple slant route to the outside, but luckily Nick Cagnetto was right there for a great wrap-up tackle, but they did gain around 6 yards on that catch. There's nothing you can really do on that play. It's just good football right there.
And hurry up offense. Foskey's going to drop. Looks like he's going to shotgun formation, going to drop back, look to his right. And he's incomplete. Good coverage by Preston Sudis on number 11, Middleton. Wow.
It was the same play as they did last play. They were trying to go up, just do a simple out route, but luckily Preston Sudis read that play and made the pass go incomplete.
Yeah, just an outstanding coverage by Preston Sudis. Really good containment by the defensive line. As looks like Foskey's going to go and single himself out. Shotgun formation. Looks like trips to his right. Foskey's going to look to the sideline, and it's going to be a hard count. And just got D.L. Robertson. They're going to get a first down right here.
Yeah, that jumping on that play really, and we have another Lion down. There's number 56, Tanner Drain. I don't know what happened on that play, but if you go back, I felt the defense was a little troubled on that play.
And a quick shout out to a former LD alumni and my former teammate, Keegan Brewer, and current UNT Mean Green Eagle. Keegan Brewer tuning in online. Hope you're enjoying it as the Lake Dallas Falcons kind of knocking on the door for another touchdown.
Yeah, like I was saying, when they thought the defense was offside, which is why the defense slept a little bit, they just thought the play was over. They thought it was going to be a free play, and the quarterback just easily got a run game, and they got the first down. However, number 56, Tanner Drain is hurt on the play.
And we'll get back to you after a quick break. And you're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Mark Tucker, your local Allstate agent, has been a proud sponsor of your Lake Dallas Falcons football before there was a Lake Dallas Falcons football team. Mark was a sponsor before there were automobiles, before there was even a Mark Tucker. Ha! Impossible, you say? Not if you know Mark Tucker. Your rate's too high? Your company raising your rates every time you turn left? Give Mark a try. Mention Lake Dallas while getting a quote, and for every quote, $5 will go to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club. $5. Ka-ching! Mark Tucker, your local Allstate agent.
Welcome back, Falcon fans, as it looks like D.L. Robertson got called for the offsides penalty as you have big number 58 limping off the field. Got to hope for the best for that guy, as looks like you're going to have Josh Foskey back there, shotgun formation. Justin Gibson to his left, checking to the sideline, trying to get the call, going to his offensive lineman. And can expect another hard count, sends a man in motion. And drops back, rolls to his right, looking to his right, and he's got number 11, Middleton, and it looks like Preston Sudis on the coverage, and that's good for an 11-yard gain.
Yeah, Preston Sudis, he's frustrated with himself because he knew what the play was, but it was just a great throw and a great catch. He's really frustrated with himself because he did read that play.
Yeah, it looks like Foskey's really kind of getting in his groove with these rollout type of plays and play action type of formations. As it looks like you're going to have Foskey. And once again, shotgun formation. Gibson to his left, trips to his left. And hard count, going to take the snap, drop back, looks to his left. And he's going to be just nearly sacked by number 4, Taleno Evans. Wow, I mean, I want to say that his knee was just about down when he got sacked on that play, Shadi.
The coaches are not going to call intentional grounding because there was a wide receiver in the area. But luckily, that was a great stop by the Falcons right there. You really need that, especially with it being 2nd and 10 right now. It was a great stop by the Falcons. The defense has to step up right now. They have to keep doing this. They have to keep pressuring Foxy right now because the run game is non-existent. However, the passing game is doing really good right now.
And as we're waiting for this team to get lined up, don't miss the UIL Boys Basketball State Tournament March 8th through 10th at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Tickets are available to purchase now through Ticketmaster. For more information, visit UILTexas.org. And as Gibson gets the ball, and he crosses about the 35-yard line for a gain of about 2 yards.
Yeah.
Lake Dallas doing a pretty good job of keeping this man maintained or
Absolutely.
contained.
Besides that touchdown play, they've honestly stopped him. That he's a really good running back. He's basically the Ezekiel Elliott of this team. He's capable. He can hurdle people. He's powerful. He's fast. He's athletic. He's everything you need in a running back. And right now the offense looks confused for the Lions right now. They don't know what play to run right now.
Yeah, it looks like Josh Foskey just kind of wasting some time off the clock. 12 seconds left. A little bit over 2.5 minutes left to go. Sends a man in motion. And Foskey's going to look to his left, a step up. And Nick Cagnetto, it looks like Middleton just got the ball in.
They're calling it incomplete.
Wow. I mean, great coverage by Nick Cagnetto. I thought Foskey got into that tight window of coverage.
Absolutely. Ryan Middleton's been doing the same play that he's been doing, just going right up to the middle, doing that slant route, kind of going right up to the middle of the field to catch that ball. But it just seems he's not hanging on to the ball enough, and Nick Cagnetto is right there to swipe the ball right out of his hands.
Lake Dallas is going to get a chance to have the ball again. A little less than 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes, 23 seconds to go. 4th down. Frisco Reedy's going to have to punt it away. Lake Dallas could go into halftime with a 1-point deficit.
It was just like I said before this game. This defense is going to do its job.
Please put 2:36 on the clock.
And look,
2:36.
add 13 more seconds to Ryan Depperschmidt and his amazing ability to make some sort of a miraculous comeback.
Absolutely. With this punt, the offense has to score in this game. Their defense has been doing this job, but the offense needs to step up.
And can't tell what the number is back there to punt. I believe that's number 4, Logan West. And they're going to get a false start, and there it looks like Frisco Reedy's going to get moved back even more.
Try the snap.
Absolutely.
False start. 52 of the offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay 4th down.
And that's on Jack Ratner, the linebacker. Lake Dallas, once again, they're going to get perhaps even better field position than they are already in line for.
That is probably the 10th penalty of the game on the Lions. They've hit double digits on penalties called. It's really hurting them in this game.
And this is when we're missing our stat guy, Hurricane Harvey. Shout out if you're listening to us, Harvey. We miss you. And looks like they're going to call a snap. And try hard count. Going to drop back, send it deep, and it's going to be a short one. And it's going to take a Falcon bounce as it goes into, looks like Lake Dallas's 41-yard line.
And Preston Sudis really scared me on that. Boy, wait.
Oh, wait.
Oh, they didn't call it. Or did they call it?
Looks like.
Oh, they did. Because they touched the ball.
Well, I do like the intensity that Preston Sudis is playing with, and kind of the awareness. Last game there was a really close call that they touched the punt, and Lake Dallas really didn't do anything. This time around, Preston Sudis was watching.
I read the referee's lips, and he said, "Nice try" to Preston Sudis. And Preston Sudis really scared me on that play because there were 3 defenders right there on the ball, and he was starting to rushing right towards the ball. That scared me a little bit. I like his intensity, but he needs to limit himself and not cost his team.
And Lake Dallas going to send their offense back out onto the field. Ryan Depperschmidt going to be singled out there in shotgun formation. Trips to the left. Trips wide to the left, I should say. Depperschmidt's going to take a snap, look to the left, screen pass to Covington. crosses the 45, crosses 50, 53, 55, and he keeps going. He's turning his legs, and a flock of Lions. I don't even know if it's a flock of Lions. I should say pride of Lions. All go and take down Christian Covington after a strong 13-yard gain.
You're looking for a pack of Lions right there.
Or a pride.
and looking at it, that was an amazing screen pass by Charles Williams.
Depperschmidt's going to be back shotgun formation. Screen pass to Kylie Smith. Kylie Smith's going to take it, crosses the 45, 40, and make a couple man miss. Going to be brought down at just about the 38-yard line of Frisco Reedy. Lake Dallas once again knocking on the door, and they stopped the clock. Minute 59 left.
Yeah, it was the same play. The screen pass to Charles Williams on the last play was to the left. This time it was to Kylie Smith on the right, and Kylie Smith went out of bounds, so it stopped the clock. So we just have a minute 59 left.
As Lake Dallas getting in their groove, once again you got, it looks like Kylie Smith in the backfield along with Ryan Depperschmidt. Ryan Depperschmidt's going to drop back, toss to Kylie Smith. Kylie Smith has some room, crosses the 35, first down 30, gets out of bounds. Wow, they are now in field goal range. Lake Dallas knocking on the door, minute 52 left.
What an amazing block by Zach Sasser. He completely pancaked the cornerback, which gave Kylie Smith more room to run on that play.
And shotgun formation. Depperschmidt's going to be singled out there, looks trips wide to the right. Depperschmidt's going to look to his right, screen pass to Brandon Ingle. Brandon Ingle has some room, 30, 25, and just brought out at about the 24-yard line of Frisco Reedy. Nice, once again, 5-yard gain.
They're doing those screen passes. They really love those screen passes. This time it was to Brandon Ingle, which was smart because you want to get your best wide receiver the ball. You want to see him get his groove going. And with these screen passes, it's giving him more and more yards.
And Ryan Depperschmidt once again singled out there in shotgun formation, trips to the left. Going to be another screen pass to Christian Covington. Has room again, 20, 15, and going to be brought out at about the 12-yard line. Wow, Christian Covington is really coming along this game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. These screen passes are working. It is amazing. They keep doing it to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, and it just keeps getting 5, 6, 7 yards.
And trips wide to the right. Depperschmidt singled out there, shotgun formation. And he's going to take it, crosses the 10, 5, touchdown, walk the dog, Ryan Depperschmidt. Wow, doing it all by himself right there.
He didn't even get touched because he kept juking all the defenders out. It was incredible. He juked out 4 guys on that play. However, Charles Williams is limping off the field right now. That is a huge loss, and hopefully he gets better. But what an amazing play by Ryan Depperschmidt, just running right up the middle, just cutting up all the defenders, and this crowd is back in it. And here they go. They're going to go for a 2-point conversion on this play.
And you have Kylie Smith back there at Wildcat formation. It's going to be a reverse, and it's going to be a pass from Depperschmidt to Ingle, and it's good! Lake Dallas 14-14. What a game. What a comeback by Ryan Depperschmidt, and what a pass from in reverse. What a great play call.
So to break down that play, Kylie Smith was the quarterback. It looked like he was going to go Wildcat, which the defense bid on. They faked it. It was a fake pass. He was coming over to the other side, and they threw it right to Brandon Ingle, who was wide open on that play, and it was an easy 2-point conversion. I think the refs are going to discuss something right now. They haven't put the 2-point conversion up right now.
Pass interference, offense number 19.
Oh, no. That's not what you needed.
Replay to try.
So, unfortunately, there was a pass interference. I didn't see one, and Coach Young is clearly frustrated with the play. I did not see anything on that play. Brandon Ingle is wide open. I just didn't see a pass interference on that play.
Yeah, I didn't see much either there, Shaji.
They're going to try for it again, I believe. I think it's too far for Apayez, especially with how oh, no, wait, they are going to kick it, excuse me. Sorry, with Apayez. The problem is Apayez has been struggling from distance lately.
And it looks like Depperschmidt looking for a good snap. Needs some good offensive line blocks. And going to shift guys to the left. And snap is up. And kick is up. And it is good. Marcio Apayez coming through. 14-13 Frisco Reedy. Cue the handshake for Depperschmidt and Apayez.
Yeah, you need that. You need them to be more confident. That was an amazing kick by Apayez. And now, instead, it is a 1-point game. That 2-point conversion really helped. But hey, they got something on the board. It is a 1-point game now, and there's a minute 33 left. Now, the defense, don't get too excited.
And we'll make sure to give y'all some more information. We'll be right back to this exciting game. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
I don't always watch high school football under the Friday night lights, but when I do, it's with Maston Air, watching the Lake Dallas Falcons crushing it. Stay cool, my friends.
And we are back, Falcon fans, and the Falcon Nest is going crazy out there. Marcial Apea is really getting his confidence up, and this game has come to life, Shaji.
Absolutely. There's only 1:33 left in the second quarter, so the defense has to step up here. They have to stop him on the play. You can't give him anything.
Marcial Apea is going to cross the 40, send the kick deep, and Frisco Reedy's going to take it out, cross it to 10. Makes a couple of misses, has a lane, and brought down at about the 25-yard line. Good for about a 20-yard gain for Frisco Reedy.
Yeah, so they're up to the 25-yard line, so which is 5 more yards, which is not too bad. So there's 1:27 left. Your defense, this is a 1-minute drill. Do not give up big plays. You know they're probably going to run the ball, maybe to kill clock to go into the second half. But one thing you got to be excited about is that in the third quarter, we get ball. We get the football. If we score, we take the lead. This is going to be really good for the Lake Dallas Falcons.
We get ball.
We get ball. We get ball.
Lake Dallas going to send their defense back out there. 4-man rush. Zaylen Long has had quite the game. Look for him to cause some more pressure. Trips to the left. Foskey has Gibson to his left. Shotgun formation. And he's going to roll out, and it looks like it's going to be a false start on the offense. Lake Dallas going to catch another break here.
This offensive line is really scared right now of this defense.
And the snap. False start, 64 the offense. 5-yard penalty, replay first down.
We need Hurricane Harvey here to talk about the penalties. This Lake Dallas defensive line, I think they're getting a little scared there, Shaji.
And absolutely, it was the same guy, David Blair, and it seems he's scared of Zaylen Long right now.
And it looks like there's a little confusion down there with the refs. Trying to discuss, not sure exactly, could be.
Please put 125 on the clock, please. 125.
And it's going to be a 1st and 15. Preston Sutter's trying to pump the crowd up. Foskey's going to be shotgun formation. Gibson to his left. Going to send Gibson in motion to the left. Looking to his left. And going to be a deep throw to Gibson. And good coverage by Zach Graham. Hits him on the helmet. Didn't even get his head around, but still looked like an elite defender right there.
I think Zach Graham's really frustrated with himself because they went for the deep ball into the left. And if Zach Graham actually turned around on that play, he would have caught it. It would have been an interception. But however, it was a great defense. It was great defense by Lake Dallas Falcons. Don't hit yourself too hard on the head. It's all right. Let's just get this done and go into the half.
And that's my man, the missile Zach Graham, all over the field. As once again, looks like Josh Foskey, back there, shotgun formation. Gibson to his left. Going to look to his left, hand off to Gibson, crosses the 20, and brought down after about a 4-yard gain to the Falcon 25-yard line, or the Reedy 25-yard line.
Yeah, he only got 4.
Timeout, Lake Dallas, their second charge, timeout of the half.
And we'll be right back after the timeout. You are listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
The University Interscholastic League would like to thank its corporate sponsors. Without the generous support of these sponsors, many UIL activities would not be possible. The UIL gives special thanks to the Army National Guard, Baden, Balfour, Baylor Scott and White, Dairy Max, Dairy Queen, Ford, Fox Sports Southwest, Gatorade, Hellas Construction, Max Preps, the NFHS Network, Nike, Register My Athlete, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, and Tick-A-Tap Ticketing. These generous corporate sponsors support the UIL in all its activities, music, academics, and athletics. The UIL appreciates these sponsors and their participation in all that the UIL does in Texas extracurricular activities. On behalf of the UIL and its corporate sponsors, thank you for supporting UIL activities in your community, and thank you for listening to this state playoff contest. Enjoy the game.
And Frisco Reedy back there, shotgun formation. Foskey's going to drop back, look to his right, and going to be a screen pass, and they have a lot of room across the 30, 40, gets brought down at about the Falcon about the Reedy. I'm going to get these two teams agreeing about the Reedy 42-yard line.
So you look at that play. The wide receivers, they went all the way as far back as they could, which kind of got the defenders away. And the offensive line kind of gave them up. That way they couldn't get the sack. And it was just a great screen pass to the right.
And once again, Foskey back there, shotgun formation. Gibson to his left, going to roll out to his left. And not much there as good coverage by Nick Cagnetto as he swats the ball away. Man, has that man improved.
Yeah, he has. Him and Preston Suttis are to be feared. Thank you for the wire transfer. But him and Preston Suttis really need to be feared on the defensive side. They're not going to give up these big plays. Yeah, they'll give up the small passes here and there, but they're not going to give up big plays.
And 48 seconds left. Second and long for the Frisco Reedy Lions. Foskey's going to be back there deep in shotgun formation. Gibson to his left, going to roll out to his left, and going to send an intermediate pass to 11 Middleton, and going to be big hit by Ty Studhalter, but once again another Reedy first down, crosses into Falcon territory to about the 46-yard line.
And there's another timeout.
Timeout, Reedy, their first charge, timeout of the half.
And just a quick little shout out, don't miss the UIL Soccer State Tournament April 11th through 14th at the Birkelbach Field in Georgetown. For more information, visit uiltexas.org. And we will be right back after this quick break. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Chick-fil-A, located in Kensington Square on Swisher Road in Corinth. What else can you say? They have delicious food, great service, a friendly staff, and they're proud supporters of the Lake Dallas Falcons. Come down and try the new Egg White Grill Breakfast Sandwich. Open from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. with breakfast served until 10:30 a.m. As always, eat more chicken.
And eat more chicken at Kensington Square, right, Drew? And he's nodding his head yes as Zaylen Long's running onto the field. Foskey's going to drop back. Going to look to his left, hop, going to roll to his right. Going to have a man open, and that is incomplete. Looking for his man, number 80. That was Bennett Meckham. Incomplete pass, good coverage by the Falcons.
Yeah, absolutely. And Zaylen Long got a little bit of extra rushing there because he got to run. As he was running into the play, he got that extra push in.
He blitzed.
Absolutely, he basically blitzed, and they pressured Foxer to roll out to the right, and he doesn't do too well when he's being pushed and he's being contained.
Yeah, just a great play by the defense. Looks like a 2nd and 10, 32 seconds left on the clock. Foskey's going to be back there in shotgun formation, not much new. He's going to send a man in his motion, going to drop back, looking to his right. Going to have to roll out. He's got some pressure. He's going to throw it deep, and Nick Cagnetto gets beat on the play by number 9, Nolan Matthews, and that is complete at the Lake Dallas 11-yard line. That's good for about a 42-yard pass.
So you look at that play, Nick Cagnetto never turned around. So he was basically just a sitting duck on that play. The wide receiver just basically had his way with him.
And
timeout, Reedy, their second charge, timeout of the half.
And don't count Lake Dallas out just yet. They do have a pretty talented special teams unit. And don't miss the UIL Softball State Tournament May 13th through June 2nd. For more information, visit uiltexas.org. We will be right back after this quick break. You are listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Bone Daddy's House of Smoke is your place to go for delicious barbecue, new family-friendly vibes, and an outstanding menu. Bone Daddy's a proud supporter of Lake Dallas football.
Sweet Huffine Chevrolet in Louisville, where the prices are so low. So low, so low, so low.
And just like that commercial, the score here is so low as well. 14-13 Reedy, as they are knocking on the door at the Falcons' 11-yard line. Man in motion. Foskey's going to drop back, looking right. And going to have to throw it incomplete here. Preston Sudden. Oh, they got it. That's a touchdown. Just at the corner of the end zone. And that is number 9. Nolan Matthews, the junior wideout, beating Preston Suddes on that quick corner route.
You look at the play before that. Nolan Matthews caught that big ball against Nick Cagnetto. Then the next play, he scored that touchdown against Preston Suddes. It was just a really great thrown ball and a great catch.
Yeah, and as they're sending their field goal unit on, don't have their starting kicker, Will Harbor, as he is injured, more than likely out for the game. And that is good. It looked about no good right there from this angle. And it looks like their kicker right now is Michael Ferreira, number 32, the backup running back. And we will get right back. You are listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Maston Air Conditioning and Heating, providing general services such as installation, repair, replacement, consultation, service agreement, and maintenance. And don't forget your spring and fall checkups. Maston Air Conditioning and Heating, owned and operated by Jason Maston, located at 380 Main Street in the heart of Lake Dallas. Give them a call at 940-321-5392 or click mastonair.com.
Do you want a better looking smile? Dr. Christina Mackey of Loretto Family Dentistry can handle all of your family dental needs. Located on Corinth Parkway, you will love our warm and inviting atmosphere with ceiling-mounted flat-screen TVs. Find us on the web, LorettoFamilyDentistry.com, and contact us for information regarding free, pre-filled disposable whitening trays. Loretto Family Dentistry.
And back deep, you got Brandon Engel in center, and you got Kylie Smith out to the right, and Jalen Harris to the left, both lined up at the 20-yard line. Kick is short, and that's going to go to 21 Zach Sasser as he calls a fair catch, and there's a little bit of extra action out there on the field between, it looks like number 27 of Lake Dallas, Eric Young.
Yeah, they were both going at it. You know, they're getting a little handsy with each other, and Eric Young helmet came off. And, you know, emotions are high right now. This is a playoff game.
It's a win or go home game.
Absolutely.
I totally understand how they're feeling.
Most likely, I think Lake Dallas is just going to take a knee on this play. Yeah, that's the formation they're in.
Yeah, they're in.
They know they get the ball at the half. That's what they're going to do. And luckily, we get to hear Hector do his first interview with Coach Young.
Yeah, we're real excited to listen to Hector and all the fans for this season. Listen to that first sideline interview with them.
Make me proud, Hector.
I'll do my best.
And that is the end of the half as Ryan Depperschmidt takes the knee. Your Lake Dallas Falcons 13, Frisco Reedy 21. And Lake Dallas will be receiving the kickoff at the second half. And we got our guy, Hector Salas out there.
Go ahead, I'm here with Coach Young with the halftime minute. Coach, tough first half. What do you think needs to happen in the second half for your team to tighten it up?
Well, we had a really good second quarter, and then let them have that on third downs. And we got to get our defensive line was a little bit tired on that side, but we got to get a better pass rush and do a better job on the sprint out, getting in their face because they're making it too easy on the quarterback there. But we're all right. We had a shaky start with some nerves the first 3 or 4 minutes of the game, but we'll be fine now.
Yeah, I think you've always been able to make the team come back on the second half. What about your special teams? You've faced a little bit of challenges there this first half.
Yeah, we had somebody come 3 in the A gap on the kick and had a couple bad punts, but we'll do better. He had a good extra point on that last one, and he'll win us the game if we need it.
Sounds great. Thank you so much for Coach.
And great work, Hector. And we will make sure to shoot it back down to you after.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Quick stats right here. I mean, once again, forever great GOAT Coach Young.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the best guys out there, just kind of talking about his offensive struggles. Our line, Kylie Smith and Jalen Harris. And that's going to go back to about the 20-yard line. Jalen Harris going to take it, shake a couple defenders, crosses the 25-yard line, gets bring down at about the 28.
Yeah, it was a good return. You know, we got 6-7 yards more than the usual than the 20-yard line, which is good. This is great for the offense. Your special teams did his job. Now it's time for the offense to do their job.
Absolutely. As Coach Mike Young going to go over there, say a few words. Jeremy Mells, you know, he's got a couple tricks up his sleeve for this play series. Good to see Charles Williams. We saw him get gimped up a little bit at the end of the half. Coming out looks pretty fresh. As you got Ryan Depperschmidt's going to start out trips to the right with Kylie Smith at the back behind him. Going to pitch to Smith. Smith's going to loot a couple tacklers, crosses the 25, gets to about a 1-yard gain to about the 29-yard line.
Yeah, that sweep play, he did a sweep play to the right, and it looked like it was going to be good, but the defensive lineman just easily read the play and wrapped up Kylie Smith to get. But here we are.
Trips to the left. Ryan Depperschmidt's going to look to the sideline. And shotgun formation looks like a little bit of jump by Frisco Reedy, but they get back just on time. Going to be an audible by Ryan Depperschmidt. Looks around, gives his offensive line the call. And Depperschmidt's going to take it and drop back, looks to his right. It's going to be a quarterback draw as he crosses the 30, 33, and that's a nice 4 or 5 yard gain by Ryan Depperschmidt. It's going to be about a 3rd and 4.
You look after that play, Ryan Depperschmidt got right back up and he is mouthing off at the defenders of the Lions. Ryan Depperschmidt's not going to back off. He is resilient against this team. He is going to run the ball down their mouths, and he goes, try and stop me if you can.
And it looks like Ryan Depperschmidt's definitely going to try and keep that going as splits out doubles. And you have Ike Onyekudi right behind Ryan Depperschmidt in shotgun formation. Depperschmidt's going to drop back, look to his left. He has Christian Covington wide open as he crosses, gets the first down to the Falcons' 40-yard line. Nice play by Depperschmidt to Covington.
You're looking at the passing plays in this game. The Lake Dallas Falcons love the slant. They love the slant. They love the out routes, to the outside, and they love the screen pass. They're going to keep doing that.
And Depperschmidt's got I formation. Kylie Smith back deep. He's going to hand it off to Ike. That's a nice 5-yard gain by Onyekudi. Really just had a purpose on that run. Really not very much. I'm going to correct myself, about a 3-yard gain, but very impressive by the young man who's really not gotten much work.
Absolutely. He is proving his point on why he should be on this team already.
And Depperschmidt's going to drop back I formation once again. Smith in the backfield. And going to drop back, looks to his left, has Christian Covington at the sticks again. 50-yard line. Man, Christian Covington has become the security blanket for Depperschmidt this game. One of my players to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a simple stop route. Just go up 5-6 yards, stop, come around, let the ball go into your hands. Gain probably 1 or 2 yards more, go out of bounds.
And Onyekudi behind Depperschmidt. Shotgun formation, going to send Smith in motion. Going to be a fake. And, oh no, that's not a fake. He faked me out. And it looks like Ike Onyekudi got a nice 3-yard gain, kind of turned in his legs. That's a nice, it's probably about a 3-yard gain, gets into Reedy territory.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at that option route. Ryan Depperschmidt, he saw the defender was coming right for his head. The defender is respecting Depperschmidt's running ability.
And hurry up offense. Ryan Depperschmidt's going to get the snap off real quick. Looks to his right, rolls to his right, has a man wide open, and that is Brandon Engel. Nice 15-yard pass to the Frisco Reedy 35-yard line. Depperschmidt once again to his man, Brandon Engel.
Yeah, Brandon Engel had Karsten Farragut, number 23, beat on that play. He tripped him up, and Farragut was on the play. He fell down. He didn't even know what was happening.
And keeping the hurry-up offense going right here. Depperschmidt's going to send Williams in motion, and it's going to be an option, and Depperschmidt's going to take it, crosses the 40, keeps his legs turning, and it's going to be about to the Frisco Reedy, I want to say 43.
Yeah, that was a good play by Ryan Depperschmidt. Go the other route. He either was going to run it in or pitch it off to Charles Williams. It was a smart play by Ryan Depperschmidt. Get a few yards in.
And Ryan Depperschmidt, once again, Ike Onyekudi back there, shotgun formation. Going to roll to his left, has a couple men wide open, having to elude some defenders. Depperschmidt to Kylie Smith, and it's complete. Nice 12-yard pass right at the Frisco Reedy 32-yard line. Wow.
Yeah, Depperschmidt is limping a little bit because right when he threw the ball, he got lit up on that play. I give him so much credit.
Pardon me, that's the 24-yard line. Sorry, Shaggy.
Yeah, no, you're okay, but absolutely. But him running on that play, trying to make a play is amazing by Ryan.
And Ryan Depperschmidt, I formation. Kylie Smith in the backfield, toss to Smith. Eludes a couple defenders, good blocks, has wide open, cross the 20, 15, spins, and brought down right at about the 13-yard or 7-yard line of Frisco Reedy. Lake Dallas coming out here, knocking on the door, trying to set the tone.
Great run by Kylie Smith right there. But how about the blocking from Charles Williams, stopping that linebacker from basically cutting his head off? That was an amazing block by Charles Williams on that play.
And looks like you're going to have a wildcat formation. Kylie Smith's going to play the quarterback with Ike Onyekudi. Smith's going to take it across the 15, and it's going to be called off, and that's going to go against the offense.
Prior to the snap, false start, 78 of the offense. 5-yard penalty, replay first down.
And that's going to go on your veteran man, probably your best offensive tackle, Hayden Brockenbush. Got to have a little bit better than play than that.
This is the second time on back-to-back drives where we've had false start penalties when you're inside the red zone. You cannot afford that, especially in this game.
And Depperschmidt, I formation. Charles Williams this time in the backfield. Going to toss to Williams. Williams has some room, crosses the 15, and goes down at about the 11-yard line. Nice play, and it's going to be a 2nd and goal for the Falcons at the Frisco Reedy 11-yard line.
That was a smart play. It was a good cut. It was a good cut by Charles Williams, trying to get as much yards as possible. It was only 1st and goal. Nothing too much. Nothing. You didn't get backed up on the play. You got some yards in. It's only 2nd down right now.
Another good block by Ike Onyekudi, kind of chopping down that linebacker. Diamond formation once again, and that's going to be a pass, and you're going to go. Depperschmidt's having to escape. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's sacked. And he's brought down at the Frisco Reedy 19-yard line. That's a loss of 8 yards.
Yeah, Brandon Machuca on that play gave up the blocking on that play. And Ryan, it looked like he got out for a second, but he just got tripped up on that play. You cannot afford to give up these mistakes.
And big play expected right here as Ryan Depperschmidt singled up in the backfield, shotgun formation. trips to his right, and he drawed a couple guys offsides. Free play. Wow, what a catch by Christian Covington. Wow, and they're going to roll that complete. That's going to be at the Frisco Reedy 8-yard line.
Yeah, that was an amazing catch right there.
I think they're going to accept. Is it an automatic first down if they take something?
I believe so. I believe so.
I think so. I think they reset the stakes whenever it's.
It is.
Offside, number 31 of the defense. Half the distance to the goal. Replay third down.
Oh, no, it's going to be third down again. But once again, Ryan Tepperschmidt getting the Reedy Lions on the hard count as he is once again shotgun formation, singled out, trips to his right. And he's going to look to his right, looks to his left, and pop, and he's going to make a throw, and it's, right through the hands of Brandon Engel. Oh, you just got to catch that as he is hitting his head, upset with himself, and Lake Dallas is sending the field goal unit on. Marcial Apayez.
Yeah, I felt the pass on that play was a little overthrown because Ryan did get hit in the leg, so right when he was about to throw it, he got hit, so his throwing motion was a little off, so it was a little overthrown. However, it went right through Brandon Engel's hands. You got to catch that.
And got to have some success right here on the field goal. Big 3 points right here. It's up, and that is good. It has the distance, and he has the leg for it. Marcial Apayez getting back onto his groove. Cue the handshake.
Yeah, it was a good field goal. However, it's not better than a touchdown. You gave a false start penalty. You know, yeah, you had that defensive offsides, but really Brandon Engel dropped that pass. It really killed the momentum of that drive. With him being the best wide receiver, he's got to come down with that. However, they got something out of it. It's better than nothing. And it's still a football game, guys. The defense now has to do their job again and stop this.
Yeah, absolutely, Shaji. And a quick shout out to the Lake Dallas Falcon Players of the Week last week. Falcon of the Week, Zach Graham. Offensive Player of the Week, Brandon Engel. Defensive Player, Nick Cagnetto. Special Teams, Zach Sasser, JV, Kenny Williams. Freshman, Terrence Clark, and Brennan Thiessen. And a big shout out to the helmet crew, Alan Webb, Brad Finley, Jesus Machuca, Lisi Dalmacu, sorry if I mispronounced your name, Miss Lisa, and Bobby Irwin. Shout out to you guys. You guys are the best. And as Lake Dallas is getting back there for the kick, Marcial Apayez checks to his right, checks to his left, and here goes the kick from Marcial Apayez, and he's going to sail it deep, and it's going to stop just short of the end zone, and Reedy's going to take it out, crosses the 10, 15, elude some defenders, and he has some room, 20. And he's going to juke some more, and he's going to be brought down by Jalen Harris at the 20-yard line. Had a lot more, but he kind of danced around just a little bit too long, Shaji.
Yeah, absolutely. He danced around way too much. He would have gotten way more if he hadn't kept juking, trying to cut too much. Just go forward. I know you want to try and get that big play, but don't do too much because it will affect your team as it did there. Instead of gaining a lot of yards, they're right there. They're average. They're right at the 20-yard line.
And another announcement right here. Don't miss the UIL football state championships on December 20th through 23rd at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tickets are available to purchase now through Ticketmaster. For more information, visit uiltexas.org. As Foskey's going to go back deep. He's going to take it himself, crosses the 30, and the missile Zagram's going to take him down after a 5-yard gain, brought down at the Reedy 28-yard line.
Yeah, both these teams love the option route because they both have capable running backs, and their quarterbacks can also run the ball very well. On that play, they thought Gibson was going to get the ball because he is the more elite runner. The quarterback just ran the ball right up through the middle and just got a lot of yards on that play.
Yeah, he really wasn't going to get much there as he had his head down, just kind of hoping for the best. And Foskey once again lined up and looks like a single formation, and he faked to Gibson. It's going to be a reverse, and it's going to be a pass to... No, he's going to take it himself. Nate Anderson's going to have to throw it incomplete. Really nice job of keeping containment by the left side of the Falcon defense. D.L. Robertson, and looks like Daryl Miner had to force that incomplete pass.
Yeah, absolutely. You know the defense has been struggling because they think that it's going to be a pass, so they kind of give up on their defense responsibilities. They didn't that time, and look at that. They made an incomplete pass, and they just throw it out, so now it's the same play again. It's second down. Third down, excuse me.
A little bit over 6.5 minutes left. 21-16 Frisco Reedy. And it looks like the defense looking to the sideline. Looks like there was a flag on the play, Shaji. Not sure what that's about as the refs are kind of talking out there. Both teams are a little confused.
Hopefully it's on the offense.
Definitely hope so. And it looks like you're going to have substitute.
There's another penalty as well.
I'm not quite sure what this is going to be on. It's going to go against the Falcons. That is not something that they needed at all. It's going to go against the Lake Dallas Falcons.
Personal foul, intentional grounding.
Oh, just kidding, fans.
The running back does not have grounding privileges. 15-yard penalty.
Wow, and that is huge for Frisco Reedy as Lake Dallas. I apologize. They were pointing towards the defense. I scared myself. And once again, Lake Dallas is
penalty is a spot foul, loss of down.
Lake Dallas, it's going to be a 3rd and long. Frisco Reedy's going to have their hands full as Lake Dallas defense doing quite a nice job.
Yeah, absolutely. The running back does not have the same privileges as a quarterback, so the running back cannot throw it out of bounds like the quarterback can, otherwise it's called intentional grounding.
And you have, looks like going to be a bunch formation by the defense. Foskey's going to line up shotgun formation, send his man in motion. And going to roll out to his left, looking for a man, and it's incomplete. Oh, he got it! Wow. Oh, Nick Cagnetto, got to get your hand in there, man.
No, that was a really well-defended pass. However, as he was falling, he kept juggling it and just somehow caught it. That was just an amazing offensive play. Nick Cagnetto could not have defended it better. You see this, he's rolling out to the left, comes out, and look at that, just juggles it, and just good grab.
Oh, it looks like they got Lake Dallas on that hard count right there. And he's going to go deep to his man, number 4. And, oh, wow, crosses the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, number 4, Logan West. Got Lake Dallas on the jump and got a free play, and Frisco Reedy touchdown.
Yeah, Nick Cagnetto on that play, instead of trying to do a regular touchdown like he's supposed to, he just tried to go for the hit stick, which it does not, that's not what you're supposed to do. Just
offside, defense, that penalty declined, the result plays a touchdown.
So going back to that play, they try to go for the hit stick, they try to go for that hard hit, instead of just doing regular defense stuff, which is just break down, just get the normal tackle. They got too excited on that play because the offsides, and now you're down by way more than you should be.
And Lake Dallas having to send their special teams unit on along with Frisco Reedy. Once again, without their kicker, Will Harbor, they got to hope for a block right here. Oh, just about got Lake Dallas again, and it's up, and it's good. And that's going to be Reedy 28, Lake Dallas 16. 6 minutes, 4 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And Shaji, what do you have to say?
We're down by 2 scores. We got to do something.
And we will be right back. Thank you for listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
We are the UIL.
From the coaches
to the players,
to the educators.
We've been in your shoes.
Extracurricular activities are essential to the development of our youth.
From proposed rule changes
to the relaxation of transfer rules, we keep it fair.
New academic contests. We hear you loud and clear.
New events are music to our ears. We just added film. That's a wrap.
Educational activities help young people become productive citizens.
From staph infections to steroid use.
And here you go, back at the deep at the Falcon 15-yard line. On the right, you have Kylie Smith, and on the left, you have Jalen Harris as they're going to send it deep. And Jalen Harris is going to take the kick. He's going to have to go with this. Crosses the 15, 20, not much there. Oh, he spins out of a tackle and brought down at about the 21-yard line.
Yeah, he got 1 more yard than usual. It just coming from the side, you didn't really expect him to get that much out of it. I'm surprised he even got back to the 20-yard line. But now that you're here, this offense, they have to score on this drive. You're already down by 2 scores. Depperschmidt, Engel, they got to do something here. The run game has to get going. They got to do something here.
And you know, Engel's kind of kicking himself in the foot right now because he dropped a wide open touchdown. And he's just got to get those. I mean, Christian Covington had one earlier on. This team's got to be able to keep concentration. Don't focus so much on those big plays.
Procedure on the kicking team. 5-yard penalty. Replay the kick.
Wow, Lake Dallas is going to get a chance to get some better field position right here.
Absolutely. Because of the illegal formation, they'll be able to re-kick. They'll be able to probably get more yards than usual because the ball is being backed up more. So maybe you'll get more than the 20-yard line. You know, that was really bad by the Lions. They're getting more penalties. It's just, they're shooting themselves in the foot, as you would say, with these penalties right now.
Yeah, I had to kind of ease down on my phrase because I used it just a little bit too much. But just like you mentioned, Shaji, they are shooting themselves in the foot as Lake Dallas now has a chance to kind of give them some momentum and get some good field position.
Absolutely.
Will Harbor's usually able to send them deep, but Michael Ferrara doesn't have near the leg that Will Harbor has.
Yeah, absolutely. He is a capable kicker, but he's still not the starting kicker. There's a reason he's the backup.
And once again, you got deep Kylie Smith to the right at the 20-yard line. Jalen Harris up to the left at the 20-yard line as well. And gonna adjust. Ferrari's gonna adjust his stance just a little bit. And gonna check to the right, check to the left, and here we go. And it's off, and it's gonna go to Jalen Harris. And wow, there are some lanes right here. Crosses 20, 25, has a lane, 30, 40, 40. Oh, he beats his man, 50, 45, 40. Oh, brought down at the 33-yard line. Wow, what a return by Jalen Harris. Just almost broke free, and that is the big playability of Jalen Harris.
Yeah, you look at this. There was just a wide open lane right in the middle, and here he comes. He just breaks through all the defenders. He got, he didn't put in that second gear enough to get that touchdown.
What about the effort, though?
Amazing effort. Amazing effort there. He didn't kick it quite into that gear you wanted for that touchdown because he's even hitting himself right now for not going fast enough. But luckily, right now, 35-yard line. This is great field position for the Falcons.
5 minutes, 47 seconds left on the clock. Ryan Depperschmidt back in the I formation. You have Kylie Smith out there deep. It's going to be a pitch to Smith going to the right. Has a lane. Gets a little bit of yards. Probably good. That's going to be a no-gainer right there. Saw a little bit of something, but it closed really fast.
Yeah, other than that one time, the sweep play hasn't really been working. I feel they need to go back to what was making their offense work, which is screen passes, slant passes. They need to throw the ball more. Ryan Depperschmidt's a really good passer.
And once again, split out in doubles. Ryan Depperschmidt's going to be, looks like, flanked by Kylie Smith and Charles Williams as he drops back. Pass to Christian Covington. Once again, making his presence known. Christian Covington gets to the 28-yard line. That's going to be a 3rd and 2 for Lake Dallas.
Same play, what I was talking about. Just a simple out route. A great catch right there. Just get a few more yards than after the catch, and it's a short 3rd down.
And here comes Depperschmidt going out wide, going to keep it himself. Has a lane. He's going to get this first down right here. He has the speed. They're going to give it to him, and that's a first down, Ryan Depperschmidt, as he crosses the 25-yard line to the 23. Nice gain of 10 yards.
He is just a freak. He will not give up on the play. He doesn't care if his leg is broken. He will still do whatever it takes to either get the touchdown or get the first down.
Definitely one of the most toughest quarterbacks in Texas right now. As once again, lines up, trips to the left. Could be one of those screen formations. Once again, Ryan Depperschmidt's going to drop back, going to take it himself, and nothing right there. There's going to be a loss of 2 yards, but there is a flag on the play.
And it's going to be holding on the offense, and
Depperschmidt is slow to get up, and that's not something you want to see.
Absolutely not. Let's see what the ref has to say here. He is signaling holding, but
it's going to be on the offense, and they're going to decline it.
Here we go.
Holding, offense number 56.
Oh, now they're good.
That penalty will be declined. Result of the play will be 2nd down.
And I guess they're kind of afraid of Lake Dallas's big playability to give them that 1st and 15. Lake Dallas has made some big comebacks, and once again, Ryan Depperschmidt looking to the sideline, trips to his left. Kylie Smith, Brandon Ingle to his right, and shotgun formation for Depperschmidt as he's calling his plays to his offensive lineman. And he drops back, takes a snap, looking to his right, looks to his left. Scrambles just a little bit, crosses the 30. And throws it in. Just a beautiful catch by Ingle. And they call it complete at the 10-yard line. What a beautiful catch by Brandon Ingle. 20-yard gain for Lake Dallas.
That was an amazing catch. Reaching up way beyond than he jumped. Jumping higher than ever. Just an amazing ability by Brandon Ingle. Jumping up and just toe tapping right before he gets out of bounds. Amazing play.
Once again, you have quads still left. And these are those screen formations. Depperschmidt shotgun formation, going to look to his left. And he's going to get Brandon Ingle right here, back deep. And he's just out of bounds. That was good coverage right there by Frisco Reedy. They saw what was coming, but really a great catch. Once again, Brandon Ingle's climbing the ladder.
Absolutely. If you look at that play, Depperschmidt has to throw the ball a little bit earlier, and Ryan and Brennan has to get out of his block a little quicker. Otherwise, that's what's going to happen. You're going to go out of bounds.
Yep, and as you have Ryan Depperschmidt kind of checking in, you have Charles Williams back there in the I formation, calling a play to his lineman, trips to the left, empty receivers to the right, and it's going to be a fake to Williams, and Depperschmidt's going to take it to himself. Walk the dog! Ryan Depperschmidt once again does it himself. Wow!
3 rushing touchdowns by this guy.
28-22, Frisco Reedy.
He is the reason they're in this game. Look at this, just deciding at the last second, you know what, I've been scoring, let me just score again real quick, guys. What an amazing effort, especially on that last play. It looks like he was going to get wrapped up on the 5-yard line, extends and gets that touchdown. Amazing, amazing play by Ryan.
And kick is up, and it is good. And that is 28-23, Frisco Reedy, but Lake Dallas is knocking on the door. 3 minutes, 56 seconds left to go in the third. And what a game we have here, folks. This is Texas High School Football Playoffs. And don't miss the UIL Volleyball State Tournament on November 15th through 18th at the Curtis Colwell Center in Garland. For more information, visit uiltexas.org. We will be right back. Thank you for listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
If you have cavities, it can be a tragedy. Drive on over to Dr. Danny Baird's office. He'll get your teeth all nice and shiny. With a family atmosphere, you'll feel right at home. Don't be shy, drop on by.
And welcome back, Falcon fans. And this has turned into one heck of a game. 28-23 as Marcial Ape is lining up on the 40. Getting his kickoff kind of planned a little bit, trying to find the perfect spot as he drops back into his normal routine. 2 steps to the left, and looks like Frisco Reedy kind of playing a safe formation for an onside kick. And Marcial Apayez is going to send it deep right to number 4, Logan West, and he's going to take it out, crosses the 10, 15, 20. Oh no, he has a lane here. Oh, and he's tripped up by Kobe Miner. He had a lot of room there. Looks like he was going to reverse field across the 20-yard line down about the 22.
Yeah, that was really scary. But just real quick, Tyler Duffy is favoring his shoulder a little bit as he runs to the sideline. But lucky Kobe Miner was there to trip him up. Otherwise, he was gone for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah. I mean, once again, Kobe Miner, his big brother, General Daryl Miner, just that's one heck of a duo right there. I don't know what's in their blood, but it is something. They are some talented athletes. As Foskey and crew are trotting out onto the field. Gibson to his left, really not been too big into this game. Falcons done a good job of containing him as Foskey's shotgun formation. Going to hand off to Gibson, and he's going to run for about a 2-yard gain, but tackled by the missile, Zach Graham. Once again, doing a great job, this Falcon run defense.
Yeah, Coach Young is smart. He's not letting off. He knows how much of a threat Gibson is. Like I said, you contain him, you force him to throw, and you stop those passes, you're in this game. Look, it's 28-23. It's a one-possession game. You're still in this game. This is win or go home. You got to do whatever it takes to win this game.
And Shaji and fans, as Lake Dallas just took off Zaylen Long, they're going to go with the 3-man rush right here and add an extra defensive back into the backfield. And that's going to be Ty Studhalter. As once again, Foskey is in shotgun formation. Gibson to his left, going to send his man in motion. And it's going to be a keeper by Foskey, and he's going to be brought down. And that's going to be about a half-yard loss. Once again, the missile, Zach Graham, on the play.
Yeah, amazing play. Just keeping him contained. He looked a little bit pressured. He didn't know what to do, so he just decided to run at the last second. But too little, too late. He just got swarmed by the Falcons on that play. Now it's third down.
Yep, 3rd and long. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left and ticking. Lake Dallas they're going to have to do a great job of stopping this Frisco Reedy offense. Excuse me. And going to go with the 3-man rush here as Foskey once again shotgun formation. Gibson to his right. Going to send Gibson in motion. Going to go back, drop back, looks to his left, looks to his right. And he's going to have a man wide open, and that's number 2, Nate Anderson, as he is brought down by Kobe Miner after a 40-yard gain to the Falcon 45-yard line.
Yeah, they sent Gibson in motion, which confused the defense. They had to change their coverage, which is why it was a mismatch, and it was just a slant right up to the middle where they love throwing that ball, and it was just another big play by the Lions.
Yep, and as Lake Dallas trying to figure out what's happening as they're going with the 3-man rush still, you're wondering if they're going to give Zaylen Long more opportunities to rush a passer. Hasn't gotten much going when he is in there as Nate Foskey is trying to audible to his team, looking down at his plays. Gibson going to his right, shotgun formation, a little bit of confusion as he's going to send his man in motion. He's going to drop back, roll to the right, going to hand off to Gibson. Gibson crosses the 45 and good for about a 3-yard gain, but once again, Delano Evans and it looks like number 15, D.L. Robertson, defensive line, doing their work on that play.
Yeah, the Lions, they love running the ball. They're never going to stop it, no matter how bad the running game is, but Gibson's been doing, I know he's being stopped, but he's still getting those yards. You want those 3, 4, 3, 2, 3. You want those kind of yards because it's a little shorter on third downs, which gives your offense, it gives Josh better yards to throw a pass.
And Tysell Halter trotted off the field. Zane Long back out there. Foskey handoff to Gibson. No, it's a fake, and he's going to drop back, and he's going to have a man. And it's nearly picked off by Jalen Harris. What a play, what coverage by the defensive secondary.
Exactly, that's what the secondary has to do. Jalen Harris read that play. He almost had the interception. It would have been so amazing if he had that interception to cause Josh Foskey to have his first interception of the playoffs. This is a guy who's only made mistakes twice. He's only been intercepted twice. And if that would have happened, that would have threw Josh all crazy right now. This defense is doing good. They're doing their job. It's third down. We've been struggling on third down defensive-wise. We have to stop him here.
Delano Evans having to go off the field. Hayden Brockenbush in for him. Third and long. Foskey's going to drop back, look to his right. He's going to pop back, and he's pressured, and it's going to be incomplete. But this is 4-down territory, so I think you could see them go back for it.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for it.
Yep, Coach Cole's going to keep Foskey.
Oh, no, it looks like they're going to punt it.
No, he is going to send them off.
They trust their defense. Their defense, I think they're putting trust in their defense right now. I think if they did not complete this 4th down, then you're giving the Lake Dallas Falcons pretty good field position right now. You don't want to give it because this offense right now is doing really good right now with Ryan Depperschmidt.
As Lake Dallas, 6 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, and Jalen Harris back to receive the kick as he has made some special plays. And he's going to call that no good, and it's going to take a Frisco Reedy bounce, and they're going to get it at about the Falcon 3-yard line. And Falcon's going to be in tough field position, and we'll be right back. You are listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Bone Daddy's House of Smoke is your place to go for delicious barbecue, new family-friendly vibes, and an outstanding menu. Bone Daddy's a proud supporter of Lake Dallas football.
Quick break, and we are back. And the Falcons are deep in their own territory at their own 4-yard line. Ryan Depperschmidt, I formation, Charles Williams in the backfield. And looks like it's going to be a tough one to get out of here. Look for a quick pass. Ryan Depperschmidt's going to hand off to Ike, and that's going to get nowhere. That's going to be a loss of 1. And that's going to be a 2nd and 11 for Lake Dallas at their 3-yard line.
Yeah, they were just trying to do that simple play of just giving it to the fullback to give it to a run, try to avoid a safety. However, they lost yardage on that play, so the play did not go where they wanted. You have to see what they're going to do. Are they going to do another run play, or they're going to risk a pass and risk a safety?
I think you got to go for the pass play right here. You only have 30 seconds left, 19 seconds left on the play clock. Got to get a 1st down here as Ryan Depperschmidt is going to drop back, look to his right. Look to his left, and he's going to throw it deep to his man, Kylie Smith, and he has it! 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 10, 5, walk the dog, Kylie Smith! Wow!
What effort on that play. You're going to see Kylie Smith. He easily beats his man. He has a step, and Ryan had so much time. Credit to the offensive line right there to give him time, and he threw it a perfect ball right to Kylie Smith, and knowing Kylie Smith's speed, he's going to outrun all defenders, and it was an easy touchdown. And just like that, we have the lead, Garen.
And Coach Mike Young's going to keep his offense out on the field. They are going for 2 here, and what a game. Wow! That's that versatility of Kylie Smith right here as Ryan Depperschmidt's lining his team up. Shotgun formation. Looks like a tight doubles as a little bit of confusion. Coaches, they're kind of looking to the sideline. 12 seconds left on the clock. Come on, Ryan. Got to get this play going. And going to drop. Looks like going to wait for the snap. And going to drop back right here. Going to roll to his left. And doesn't have much there. And he gets smashed by number 45, Eric Swope. Brandon Swope, I'm sorry. Good. And he is hurting. And, I mean, our quarterback is down.
I didn't agree with the 2-point conversion. I know it makes you go up by it makes it a field goal. But, however, just go for the easy field goal. You have the lead. You have the momentum. Don't risk it.
And
look what happened because you did it.
And Depperschmidt A huge hit to the head. That's not good. It could be a concussion. You got to watch out for those big hits. You got to hope that it is not too bad, that Depperschmidt is able to shake it off as he's going to trot back off the field, just showing that toughness once again. Just a failed two-point conversion. Really would have rather had 1 point instead, but I like the intensity and the attitude that Coach Mike Young is playing with this team. As Coach Smith is coaching up the special teams, got to expect some big plays, maybe some squib kicks. This is a fun one, Shaji. 29-28, Lake Dallas.
Yeah, going back to Ryan, you cannot lose him. He is the driving force of this offense. You lose him, you lose this game. It's really tough to say that, but it's true. He is the reason. He has scored 3 times out of the 4. He is the reason we're even in this game right now. If you lose him, this team is in big, big trouble. However, we're on the defense right now, and you look at the Lions crowd, they're screaming, they're cheering their team on. Let's see what the Falcons do on special teams.
And Ryan Depperschmidt's good to go. He has his helmet back on, coaching up kids on the sideline, so that is a great sight to see as Marcial Apayez is lining up his kick, and he's just talking to himself saying, man, I wish I could have got that extra point for my team. And he's going to go through his routine. He's going to check the right, check the left, and he's going to get this baby rolling. And we are off. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Marcial Apayez is going to send it deep, and they're going to return it across the 5, 10. Has a little bit of a lane here. They got to stop him now. 30, 35, 40, and he's going to be brought down. He's tripped himself, and there's a flag on the play. That could go against Frisco. Reedy going to bring about a 45-yard return.
And we have
back.
Another Falcon down right now.
And that's Kobe Minor.
And he's been having injury troubles of late. If the last 2 weeks he's been hurt. Let's see what the refs call on this play. I believe it's going to be blocking the back of the offense.
Yeah, and they blocked Kobe Minor in the back. I mean, it was a cheap shot just about, as
Absolutely.
Once again he's on the ground.
Let's see what the refs call on this play. All right.
They look like they're about to get it
they're
going.
They're pointing to the offense. Let's see what they say.
On the return, illegal block in the back. On the return team, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
That is a killer right there because you had a really good run. You were about to be placed on the 43-yard line, but because of that block in the back, you're getting backed up from the spot of the foul, which is really bad right now.
And you're just about right where you could have called just a touchback and let it go. And you got Kobe Minor limping off the field. Hate to see that because your reserve safety, Tyler Duffy, is hurting as well. They're sending Nick Cagnetto back there at the safety position, and let's see who they put as corner. Yeah, Preston Sudis, they're going to send, I can't quite see. Can you see that number, Shaji?
I cannot.
They're going to send number, is that 13?
I think that's 12.
That's
13, that's 13.
It can't be 13 because he isn't a defensive lineman. we will find that out as Farkley, or I forgot his name, but it's a complete pass for about 9 yards as he's brought down by Nick Cagnetto. And they're going to give him just a little bit more, and that's a first down.
Yeah, it was a simple stop route. Just turn around, grab the ball, just get as many yards as possible.
Foskey.
There we go. It was Husky.
Farkley. Where did I get Farkley?
We apologize. But anyways, that was a simple stop route on that play.
And it is fourth quarter here at the Star in Jerry's Land. Thank you for listening, fans. And don't miss the UIL Girls Basketball State Tournament March 1st through 3rd at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Tickets are available to purchase now through Ticketmaster. For more information, visit uiltexas.org. We will be right back. You are listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Sweet Huffine Chevrolet in Louisville, where the prices are so low. So low, so low, so low.
Mark Tucker, Allstate Insurance, would like to remind you of the new law in Denton County of no use of handheld devices. Don't be a distracted driver. Mark Tucker, Allstate Insurance for auto, life, and home. Mark Tucker, Allstate Insurance on Swisher Road in Hickory Creek.
And we are back as Foskey is lining up in shotgun formation. Gibson to his left, going to roll to his left, looking for a man. He's pressured. Oh, and they almost have him. Oh, he's going to escape. Crosses the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And he's No, he's ran out of bounds by General Daryl Minor. And just too big of a play.
Absolutely, and my worst enemy has come back to haunt me. Arm tackling. Just break down. They got too excited, and not only that, he just juked him out easily. Got to go all the way around, all the way to the 50-yard line. And it looked like it was going to be a big stop, but it was just a big gain.
Yeah, and that's just not looking at that back hip of the quarterback, which you must do in those type of situations. Foskey once again looking to the right at the sideline. Shotgun formation, sends a man in motion, Gibson to his right. And he's going to drop back, looks to his right, and looks deep. And he has Gibson, and he overthrows it. And that's going to be 2nd and 10. And he was covered by good news. Our guy, Kobe Minor, is back in the lineup.
Yeah, looking at that play, Nick Cagnetto got tripped up on that play. So if that ball was properly thrown, he was gone for a touchdown. And just like that, they would have taken the lead again. But luckily, he overthrew it. This defense needs to settle down. They need to relax. They need to get their heads back in the game. They need to pressure Josh Foxy because he's a capable thrower.
And you're going to have Okie formation, 3-man rush. Looks like they're going to send Matt Stockard back there as an extra linebacker as Foskey's back in shotgun formation. Gibson to his right, going to drop back, looking to his left, looking hard to his left. Finds his man Gibson, and he crosses the 35, or the 25, I'm sorry. And that was good for a 20-yard gain.
Yeah,
Foskey to Gibson.
Yeah, it was the same play again, just right.
Gibson's limping off the field. He's a little shaken up on that play.
Absolutely, he is. And it was the same play like they love to do. They love doing the slants to the middle. The middle is their bread and butter. They love passing up there. You see how he hikes the ball, and he's looking all the time in the world. Throws it right to the middle, and it was just a great catch. But great tackle,
shotgun formation for Foskey. He's going to roll to his right, has his man, and he's going to be taken out of. That's Meckham for about a 5-yard gain.
Preston Sudd is pushing him outside, trying to get in his head a little bit. Preston Sudd is showing aggression on this field right now.
Yeah, I think he's trying to just kind of make his mark on Frisco. Reedy saying, you don't want to go to me. Yep. And it looks like Lake Dallas, just once again, when you have Zaylen Long out of the lineup, there's just not the same pressure on the quarterback as Foskey sends his man in motion, shotgun formation. And he's going to roll to his left, and he has a man wide open, and that is Middleton, and he's going to get the first down out at the Lake Dallas 12-yard line.
They are officially in the red zone, and here it is. You got to stop them here. You got to at least hold them to a field goal. You cannot afford them to get a touchdown because they will take over the lead again. Even with a field goal, yes, they'll take the lead, but it'll be more manageable than a touchdown.
And Gibson once again runs back out there. Once again, shotgun formation for Foskey. Gibson to his right, doubles on each side, sends his man in motion. And that's gonna be a draw to Gibson, and he gets nowhere. Loss of 1 yard. Just a great job by the Falcons.
Yeah, that was just great pressure. They busted the O-line right there, and either way.
And who was in there? I'm sorry to interrupt, but guess who was in there?
Who was it? Who was
Zaylen Long.
Yeah, of course he was. They need to keep him there. He's pressuring the quarterback. But either way, even if Josh Foxy kept it, he was done either way. He was going to get his head decapitated.
And Foskey's back there in shotgun formation. Gibson to his right. Going to drop, roll to his right a little bit, kind of pressured. And it is deflected by General Daryl Minor. Also on the coverage was Kobe Minor. And Foskey's pass was not getting anywhere as he is now limping back to his huddle.
Yeah, he looks a little hurt on that play. But looking at that pass, it went right through the wide receiver's hands. Same thing with the Brendan Engel play. It just went right through his hands. Yes, it was not a well-thrown ball, but as a wide receiver, if it hits your hands, you have to catch it.
Yep, and it is 3rd and 12 on the Lake Dallas 14-yard line. 10 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Foskey's in shotgun formation. Gibson to his right, Fritz to his right. Lake Dallas is in single coverage, sending a blitz. That's going to go to Gibson, and the play is going to be called dead.
Yeah.
Timeout, Reedy. Their first charge from out of the half.
I actually know why they called a timeout. Because you look, they had blitzes coming from both sides. And with that play that they were going to run, that run play, Gibson was not going to go anywhere. He looked like he was going to lose about 3-4 yards on that play.
And Lake Dallas was not. It's not going to. They're going to save their timeouts for as long as they can, as they still have their 3. And don't miss the UIL Boys Basketball State Tournament March 8th through 10th at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Tickets are available to purchase now through Ticketmaster. For more information, visit uiltexas.org. And we will be right back after this quick break. You are listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
St. Nick Frederickson here, First Out Roofing, your local hometown roofer. If your house is made of stick, stones, and brick,
Nick will get it fixed. Your local insurance specialist, whether it's hail or wind, give me a call. I will navigate the insurance process for and with you and make it easy peasy for you. Just give me a call. Look me up at www.firstoutroofing.com or look for my big truck rolling around town. Nick with First Out Roofing.
And we are back as Foskey is back in shotgun formation, sends his man in motion, and he's going to roll to his right. Not going to have much there, but oh, and it is caught. I don't even know how he got it to Middleton, but that's going to be good for a first down, and that's going to be on the Lake Dallas 1-yard line.
Yep, it is, and they're getting even closer to a touchdown.
And they're going to run a hurry-up offense as Foskey's going to go back in shotgun formation. They're going to try and get a quick pass off here, and Gibson, and he's going to toss turn into the end zone.
Zaylen Long on that play just overran it, and Gibson was able to juke him out and go easily into that 1-yard touchdown.
And this is where you needed that 1 point right there, or the 2-point conversion, as it looks like
they're going to go for a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, Reedy's going to go for a 2-point conversion. So Lake Dallas, you got to do the same thing they did to you. Lay a lick on Foskey.
Yeah, they're doing this 2-point conversion because even if Lake Dallas scores a touchdown and hits the field goal, it's going to be a tied game.
A lot of confusion here as Foskey's trying to kind of get his team all in order. Looks like there's too many men on the field as they're all having to count. And Foskey's still having to look to the sideline. Could use another timeout. 10, 9, 8. Time's winding down. They're going to have to waste another timeout, and that's hurtful right there. They're only going to have one timeout left.
Timeout. Reedy, their second charge timeout of the second half.
And you are listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. We will be right back.
Mark Tucker, your local Allstate agent, has been a proud sponsor of your Lake Dallas Falcons football before there was a Lake Dallas Falcons football team. Mark was a sponsor before there were automobiles, before there was even a Mark Tucker. Ha! Impossible, you say? Not if you know Mark Tucker. Your rate's too high? Your company raising your rates every time you turn left? Give Mark a try. Mention Lake Dallas while getting a quote, and for every quote, $5 will go to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club. $5, $5, ka-ching! Mark Tucker, your local Allstate agent.
And we are back. And Lake Dallas going to send their big man front. Big Zaylen Long's going to go back out there. They're going to, looks like they're still going to go with that 4-man rush, but Foskey back there, shotgun formation, split backs. Gibson, and they have their reserve kicker, number 32. Gibson's going to drop back, and there's a blown coverage, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. He dropped it right through his hands, and that was, I can't get the number right there, Shaji. Could you help me out?
It was, I think, is that number?
Is that 86?
I think so.
And if that's who I think it is, it's either, it could be Philip Sanchez. No, could be Austin Norseworthy that dropped that 2-point conversion, and they are hitting themselves in the head. They are frustrated as it is Reedy High School.
Oh, that was Michael Ferreira.
Wow, and Reedy High School 34, Lake Dallas 29. And don't miss the UIL Soccer State Tournament April 11th through 14th at the Birkelbach Field in Georgetown. For more information, visit uiltexas.org. We're going to kind of stay on and talk a little bit about that drive right there and kind of the, I know they scored right there, but Lake Dallas didn't do too bad of a job. They're still keeping Gibson kind of contained, but he did score that touchdown. What'd they do wrong?
They gave up that big play on third down. That's their only problem. They do really good the first 2 downs, but then the third down, they just get that big play, and it just blows everything out of proportion.
And once again, deep right at the 20-yard line. To your left, you got Jalen Harris. To your right at the 15-yard line, you have Kylie Smith, and he's going to kick it deep to Jalen Harris. Big play threat, and he's going to take it out, and he finds some lanes, and he's going to cross the 20, 25, and 30. He has some blocks. 35. That's a good return. That's a nice 10, 15-yard return by Jalen Harris.
You know, for me, what makes a successful kick return? No penalties. And there were no penalties. Not only that, you're above the 30-yard line. You got 10 minutes left, plenty of time. If you score a touchdown, you get the field goal, you're up again. Lake Dallas needs to relax. They still have the momentum on their side, the offensive side. Both these offenses are just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And we have to score a touchdown to show that, hey, we're still in this game.
And I'm sure Lake Dallas is going to be a little bit more careful with their quarterback, Ryan Depperschmidt, after taking that big hit. As Ryan Depperschmidt singled out, shotgun formation, trips to his left. It looks like Reedy's going to go with the 3-man rush here. And Depperschmidt drops back, looks to his right, has a couple man open, and he goes to Brandon Engel, crosses the 40, 41, 43, and 44, just about a yard short of the first down. good for a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, Brendan Ingle, without a doubt, in my opinion, is the best wide receiver after the catch. After he gets that catch, how many yards he gets after there's nobody as good as him. He just makes so much effort on that play.
And Depperschmidt's going to hurry it up here, and shotgun singled out by himself once again, trips to his left. And he's going to drop back, and he's going to take it himself, and he's going to get the first down, cross the 45, and he gets to about the 49-yard line of Lake Dallas. And wow, just once again, the pure heart and soul of this team, Ryan Depperschmidt, and he is coming through for this team.
Yeah, they have a run game, and it's Ryan Depperschmidt. It is amazing how good of a runner he is, just juking the players out right now.
And
it's really good.
Depperschmidt's going to go back out there, shotgun formation, trips to his left, and he's going to drop back, look to his left, screen to Charles Williams, one-handed catch, crosses the 50, 45, and he's going to elude some defender spin move, and he's going to keep his feet churning as he gets to about the 43-yard line, now in Frisco Reedy territory. That's going to be a 2nd and 1.
Yeah, look at Dominique McCory. He is limping a little bit. Dominique McCory is limping, ladies and gentlemen.
And Depperschmidt's going to run a hurry-up offense, and he's going to go for the first down here, and he has it. Once again, Ryan Depperschmidt just doing it himself. Yeah. What a play. I mean, this kid is absolutely amazing. And Coach Jeremy Mells is really getting it going. And I know Michael Young's kind of whispering a couple things in his ear right now. As, once again, Ryan Depperschmidt captaining this team. I mean, he is the heart of this team. I formation. You got Charles Williams in the backfield. Ike Inyekudi as a fullback. And Depperschmidt's going to toss it to Williams. Williams going to throw it deep, and he has Ingle wide open. 10-5, touchdown! Walk the dog!
Guys, there's going to be a
Brandon Ingle.
There's a penalty on the play, and it's going to be holding on the offense. Unfortunately, I saw that play coming. That's
what
why I
a
didn't get excited.
well-executed play. I mean,
holding. Number 78 offense. 10-yard penalty.
Wow.
Replay coming in.
And
that's the second holding penalty on Hayden Brockenbush.
Yeah, and that's going to hurt you right there. They needed that play, and what a play that was. What stinks is they're not going to be able to run that play again for the rest of the game because they now expect it, but what a throw by Charles Williams. Has quite the arms, but now it's about first and forever. That's a 1st and 20. Depperschmidt, it's going to have a bunch of trips to his right, and once again, going to cause some more yards back. Lake Dallas shooting themselves in the foot.
Instead of being now it's 1st and 25.
On the snap, false start, 61 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, replay 2nd down.
And that's going to go against Evan Lee, their left tackle. And Lake Dallas is going backwards after getting a lot of momentum going forwards.
Yeah, now they have to rely on the pass right here.
And Depperschmidt in shotgun formation, going to be a blitz, and he's going to roll to his right. He has Ingle wide open, got to throw it to him, come on. And he has, Charles Williams wide open, 45, 40. Wow, brought down at the 31-yard line, and that is good for a Falcon first down. What a catch by Charles Williams, and what a throw by Brandon Ingle. And there's another flag on the field.
And it's going to be on the offense.
Oh, my
It's going to be another holding penalty.
Ineligible receiver downfield. 54-76. 5-yard penalty, replay 1st down.
So now it's going to be 1st and 30.
And, wow. Falcons just got to get out of this right here. Coach Michael Young is throwing his hands, tossing his hat on the sideline. I know his face is red as a tomato. And you have Ryan Depperschmidt back there at quarterback, shotgun formation, trips to his left, going to roll to his left, going to reverse back. That's going to be a screen to Kylie Smith, 40, 45, brought down at the 45, good for about a 6-yard gain.
Those 2 times that we had amazing plays back-to-back, but the offensive line just costing us there with the holding penalties. That was nice. We're getting something, but we got to get this first down if possible. It's 2nd down and 30.
Yeah, I think it's about is it still 2nd and 30? Good grief. And you have Ryan Depperschmidt shotgun formation, trips to the left, and looks to his left, going to be a screen pass to Covington. Covington's going to cross the 50, 49. Oh, it gets to the 45 of Reedy. Just pure strength and power of Christian Covington once again. Good for a 10-yard gain. And it's a 3rd and manageable for Lake Dallas, and they have Reedy has another player down on the field.
Yep, absolutely. It's going to be 3rd and 14, and there's someone else down on the field right now.
And don't miss the UIL Softball State Tournament May 13th through June 2nd. For more information, visit uiltexas.org. We will be right back after the break. Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. Oh, we are going to keep going. Never mind. Shaji, I can't quite see who's down there, but you know, this gives the offense a little bit of a breather and kind of some time to get their feet back under them.
Yeah, absolutely. Those 2 plays, you know, with that flea flicker, that was amazing.
That's going to be their key player, Brandon Swope, that once again got injured earlier on. Yeah. Now without their top 2 linebackers.
Absolutely. You had 2 amazing plays, but the holding penalties. Now it's 3rd and 14. You got to get this first down.
And Ryan Depperschmidt, shotgun formation. Kylie Smith behind him. And he's going to drop back. Going to be a short pass to Kylie Smith, and he has room. 40, 35. Oh, and brought down at about the 36-yard line. Coach Young could go for this one.
And it looks like he will.
This is a 4th and 5 play. 4th and 6, maybe. I think it's a 4th and 6. Wow. I mean, Coach Young is very brave. And Lake Dallas has come back from a 1st and 30 to a 4th and 6. As once again, Depperschmidt back there, shotgun formation, doubles on each side, drops back, looks to his right. Has a man open, having to elude some defenders. And Depperschmidt has Ingle, and Ingle's got it! And that's a first down at the 30-yard line. Good for a 6-yard gain. Brandon Ingle, once again, another circus catch.
It was just another out route. It was thrown a little late because he was pressured. And how about the mobility of Ryan Depperschmidt right there? And look, they're just getting right back on offense. What an amazing turn of events. It's first down now. It's 6:49 left in the 4th quarter.
I formation, Charles Williams in the backfield. Trips to his left, going to toss to Williams. Williams going to try and dodge a couple of minutes. 30, 25, and he's going to roll. He's going to twist, turn, and get to about the 23-yard line. And that's good for a 7-yard gain by Williams.
That was a great sweep play right there. So he got the sweep, and he was supposed to go outside, but he realized that they had outside containment. So he shifted to the inside, and we have another lying down on the floor. That is number 24,
that's their leading sack guy, Matthew.
Oh, man. It is not going good for the Lions. If the Lions somehow win this game, it's not going to bode well for them.
Come on.
This is
the Lake Dallas broadcast.
Listen to me. If they go into the next game, they're lost so many key players. It's going to hurt them in the long run. Especially, look how much it's hurting them in this game right now. The penalties are hurting them. The injuries are hurting them, which is why Lake Dallas is taking so much control of this game.
And Matthew Hoots is going to limp off the field. And don't miss the UIL baseball tournament June 6th through 9th. For more information, visit uiltexas.org. And looks like we are back to Falcon football as Ryan Depperschmidt is going to be flanked to the right by Ike Onyekwiti. Trips to his right, and Depperschmidt's going to roll to his right, going to be a keeper, and he's going to cross the 25-20, first down, 15, and gets brought down at about the 14-yard line. Once again, Ryan Depperschmidt, 10-yard gain.
That was just a designed run play. Great blocking by the offensive line and the wide receivers and the running back. He had enough room for a first down and way more than that. Depperschmidt doing as amazing as usual.
Causes some confusion among Reedy. And Depperschmidt's going to drop back, pass to Kylie Smith. Kylie Smith's going to elude some defenders, and he's going to just about shake a couple and gets a gain of 3 yards. And going to be brought down at about the Frisco Reedy 14. Is that the... I can't tell.
And Kylie Smith is down on the floor for a reason, because on that play he got wrapped up and his ankle got twisted. However, I felt there should have been a penalty on Jack Pruitt for hitting him right after the whistle was blown. I was really infuriated on that play. Refs, you really got to open your eyes here.
I think, I mean, I'm no man to judge right here, but I think Kylie Smith kind of intentionally fell on the ground to give the Falcons a little bit of a breather. I kind of saw him just kind of sitting down, and he's just getting back up pretty good. He is limping up pretty good.
No, I saw that. He tried to go down because he knew he was going to get lit up. But right when he hit the ground, somebody hit him really late on that play, which caused the injury.
Falcons already short on running backs. All they have left right now is Charles Williams and Ike Onyekwiti, as once again Onyekwiti's having to go behind Depperschmidt right here. Shotgun formation, trips to his right. Looks like Covington singled at the left. And Depperschmidt's going to look to the sideline, get the call, going to audible to his offense. And here comes, snap is up, and Depperschmidt's rolling to his right. And going to keep it, and he's going to have to throw it incomplete. Not many guys open. and just about caught it. I don't know how he found a man, but that was Charles Williams intended on the pass.
On that play, he tried to just throw it out of bounds, but I think Charles Williams just thought it was thrown to him, so he tried to catch it. Great extra effort, but he was just trying to throw it out of bounds.
And once again, the Lake Dallas Falcons are faced with a 3rd and long. It is going to be a 3rd and 8. And once again, Coach Mike Young and I just forgot his name. I am sorry. I will remember it. Offensive coordinator Jeremy Males are having to pull something up their sleeve right here. Depperschmidt singled up, shotgun formation, trips to his right, and he's going to roll out, look to his right, and he's got his man, Charles Williams, crosses the 5, and he is just a load to bring down. First down, Lake Dallas at the Reedy 5-yard line. Lake Dallas knocking on the door.
And it was great to see Kylie Smith back on that play. He was in the slot receiver place. It was really good. Charles Williams just easily took it and just went down. He knew he got the first down. He didn't try to do anything extra, risk a turnover. Great play by Charles Williams.
Little under 5.5 minutes left, clock ticking. Depperschmidt back there, shotgun formation, single receivers. And that's going to be a toss to Kylie Smith. Kylie Smith at the 5 and has just about nothing right there, and that's going to be a no gain.
Yeah, you look at that. They try to do that sweep play again, and the key thing about a sweep play is you have to do great blocking. If you don't block, you're going to lose yards, and unfortunately, they did not block well enough, which is why it was, I believe it was a no gain on that play.
And Ike Onyekwiti is going to come back out there to replace Zach Sasser. Kylie Smith's going to split out in tight doubles on the left, and Depperschmidt's back there, shotgun formation, going to take it himself. 3 and touchdown, walk the dog, Ryan Depperschmidt. What a game that man is having. His 4th rushing touchdown, folks. I repeat, his 4th rushing touchdown.
4 rushing touchdowns. That is amazing. That is unbelievable. He got hit 4 times on that play, but it didn't matter. He was a truck going down a hill. You are not going to stop that momentum. Unbelievable on that play, and they're going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, once again, Coach Young being brave, going to call this 2-point conversion. And Ryan Depperschmidt's going to line up shotgun formation. Doubles on each side. Don't know what quite they have pulled up their sleeve here. And going to send Charles Williams in motion to his left. Going to trot back, going to look to his left. He has his man, Charles Williams. Touchdown! 2-point conversion is good. Wow!
That was an amazing design play. Great blocking by the wide receivers. Gave Charles Williams enough time to get to the end zone. Great throw by Depperschmidt. Depperschmidt is celebrating with the quarterback coach right there, as he should. What an amazing game by Ryan Depperschmidt. I know we don't have Hurricane Harvey here, but I guarantee you Depperschmidt has 4 touchdowns rushing and probably has over 100 yards rushing right now.
Has to have over
unbelievable.
Has to have over 200 yards passing as well. Had quite a game, as well as Kylie. This whole offense and defense, 37-34, Lake Dallas, as they are sending out the kickoff team. About 4 minutes, 47 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. Still a lot of time left on the clock. Lake Dallas is about to send out their defense, hoping to get another big stop, as once again, Marcial is going to go through his routine, check his right, check his spot where he wants to hit, maybe looking for a soft spot. And looks like Frisco Reedy's getting a little cocky out there. And going to drop back, take 2 steps to his left.
You hope the success of the offense comes over to the special teams
and checks to his right, checks to his left, and Marcial Apayez is going to send it. And it's going deep to the left. And, oh, that's a bubble play, and he's going to cross the 10, 15. Oh, he has a lane here, 15, 20, 25. And he's brought down by Kobe Minor once again. That man is having one heck of a game on defense and special teams as well, Shaji.
Absolutely. They're down at the 25-yard line. You know, they got 5 more yards than usual. It's okay. It's not too much. You didn't give away anything big, like if they're on the 50-yard line or more. The defense, this is key. They haven't stopped in the past 2 drives for touchdown. They got to stop them here. The offense is rolling. Try and get it back in the offense's hands. With 4 minutes left, this is the game right here, in my opinion.
Once again, Foskey out there, shotgun formation. Gibson to his right, doubles on each side. Lake Dallas has their 4-man front, four-man rush up here. And Foskey's going to look to his right, going to be a quick pass to Meckham, and he's going to be met right away by Preston Suddes, and he is having none of it.
Preston Suddes easily read that play, and he just wanted to light up that wide receiver right there, Bennett Meckham. That was an amazing throw. It was a good catch, but Preston Suddes was right there saying, you don't throw it to me because I will light you up and make you my worst nightmare.
Once again, going to be a 3-man rush by Lake Dallas. Kind of scary when you see this, but has been some good things. Can expect a blitz as Matt Stalker comes in as the extra linebacker, and you have Foskey back there at the shotgun formation. Gets it to his left, going to roll to his left, going to looking for a man, and and it's nearly picked off by Nick Cagnetto once again. Great coverage. Wow.
That was amazing. Nick Cagnetto read that play. I don't know why Josh Foxy threw it there. He was in double coverage. It was a really risky throw, and if that was intercepted, it looked like Nick Cagnetto had enough for a pick 6 on that play.
And Nick Cagnetto's probably got the fastest wheels on the field of any guy, because, man, we have seen that man run. And it is going to be a 3rd and 6 for Frisco Reedy as Lake Dallas is going to keep their 3-man rush going. Once again, Foskey going to line up in shotgun formation. Gibson to his right, doubles on each side. And he's going to send Gibson in motion to the right, make it towards right. And he's going to drop back, looking to his right, looking. And it's picked! It's picked up! That's Jared Finley on the pick! Jared Finley! Oh my God!
That was amazing.
What a play! That is his first interception of the playoffs and just his 3rd of the season.
It got tipped. It got tipped on that play, and I thought it was going to be incomplete.
That was Kobe Mine. Oh, that was Jalen Harris on that tip.
Jalen Harris tipped the ball. He tried to get the interception, but wow. We got the ball, guys, and there's 3 minutes, 58 seconds left. It's not fully over yet. If we can get another touchdown, or maybe just keep getting first downs to kill enough clock, because remember, they killed all their timeouts, so they only have 1 timeout left. So if we kill their 1 timeout, wow, this game's really in our corner right now.
All right, and here we go. We got Lake Dallas going to line up in there. Looks like I formation. Charles Williams going to be the back, and you have, it looks like Kylie Smith split out in the slot receiver position, and this is turning out to be one heck of a game, and it is very exciting. Jefferson's going to take the snap, hand off to Ike Inequity, and he's going to be down at about a 1-yard gain, down to the Frisco Reedy 45-yard line.
Yeah, they're playing smart. Just that simple play with Ike Inequity that they've been doing, and look, they're just chewing clock. That's all they want to do. They want to kill clock. They don't want to risk a turnover. They don't want to risk passes having another interception. And how about this? Josh Foxy threw an interception. He only threw 2 interceptions all season, and he threw this one when it mattered.
And Jared Finley was in the right place at the right time.
Absolutely.
And once again, you got Depperschmidt back there, shotgun formation, trips to the left, going to send Kylie Smith in motion. It's going to be nearly a fumble, and there's going to be a flag on the play. It's going to be a false start on the offense.
I will say something right after the refs are done.
Florida snap, illegal snap by the center. 5-yard penalty, replay the down.
And you're lucky that play did not count, because if that play was still going, that pass could have been fumbled right there, and it could have cost the Falcons. So I will gladly take that penalty right there.
Yeah, I will too. That was a bad snap, just way over the head of Depperschmidt. Just kind of got lucky right there. It's going to be a 2nd and 15 for the Falcons.
They have to get this first down if they want to win this game, because if they punt it away, they're still giving them plenty of time to score.
And it looks like you're going to have Depperschmidt in the I formation. Kylie Smith is the back this time. Trips to his right. No receivers to the left. And Depperschmidt's going to keep it himself, and he is absolutely demolished. That is a 4-yard loss, and Frisco Reedy is not having any of it. 2 minutes, 52 seconds left. That's about a 3rd and 19 for the Falcons.
That was just really bad play calling right there, and really bad decision making by Ryan Depperschmidt. He should have pitched it to Kylie Smith, because Kylie didn't really have any defenders on him. And look, it's 3rd down now, and most likely they're probably going to punt the ball away, still with plenty of time left for the Lions to score.
And come on, Coach Young, and come on, Coach Mills. I know y'all got this. And once again, you have, looks like there's some confusion along Lake Dallas on the sideline. And Depperschmidt is in the I formation. Kylie Smith in the back. And going to fake the pitch, going to drop back. Oh, and he's just going to loot it, and he's going to be sacked. And Frisco Reedy is going to get the ball back, barring any mistakes. And there's 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in this game, and Lake Dallas is going to have to depend on the defense for this one.
I did not agree with any of the play calling here. You had a
timeout, Reedy. Their 3rd and final charge, timeout of the 2nd half.
Okay, that was really risky.
And they now have no timeouts. And that is huge for Frisco Reedy.
Absolutely. But
and Falcons have all 3 of their timeouts.
True, but at the same time, going back to those play callings, you did a great run up the middle with Ike, and that was great. But I don't understand why you kept doing those sweep plays. They weren't really working. Do simple plays. Just run up the middle like you usually do. Let Ryan do an option route. Pass. Even a passing play wouldn't have hurt as much as those sweep plays do.
And you know what you do right here? If you're Marcial Apayez, you're aiming for the sideline right here. You're not trying to get it bounced. You're not trying to get it into the end zone. you're trying to aim it at about the 10-yard line, trying to get it out of bounds just right around that area. And Falcons will be lucky if that happens.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate having that great interception. The crowd went crazy, and unfortunately, with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left, they have plenty of time to score this ball.
And looks like Marcia Ape is going to be back deep to punt. And Reedy looks like they're going to put on the pressure, and Marcia Ape is going to kick it real deep. Great kick. And looks like it's going to take a Falcon, nice Falcon bounce inside the 15-yard line to the Falcon, to about the Frisco Reedy 12. And what a punt by Marcia Apaez.
You got a lot of friendly bounces on that play.
Wow, what? That was amazing. I mean, we talk good and we talk real bad about Marcia Apaez, but you know, in the end, he seems to be one of those really good punters who can really get Lake Dallas in some pretty good field position.
He's absolutely a great punter. Now, he did his job. He gave the defense an opportunity to stop them. There's a minute 55 seconds left. Do not let them go out of bounds. They have 0 timeouts.
And at this point, Shaji, 37-34, three-point game. You really needed that extra point that Marcia Apaez missed earlier on. And as you have the 3-man rush again, and you have Foskey in shotgun formation, and it's going to be interesting to see. Foskey's going to look to his right, looking, sacked! That is a sack by Delano Evans, a 10-yard loss, and he is going to take time off the clock.
And guess what? The clock is still running, ladies and gentlemen.
1 minute, 43 and ticking. And it looks like Frisco Reedy is having some trouble trying to get the call. Ticking, 1 minute, 35 seconds left. And Lake Dallas 3-man rush still. And going to send his man in motion. Foskey's in shotgun formation. Going to look, roll to his left. And not much is there, but he's going to run out of bounds with about 1 minute and 21 seconds left, and that's going to be a 3rd and 5 for Frisco Reedy.
They've been doing that exact same play the entire game. They shift over one of the wide receivers. The running back chop blocks the lineman, and there's just a quick pass out to the left or to the right.
Yeah, and just a really good rush once again by Delano Evans, having to distract those about 2 different offenses. All right, shotgun formation, roll to the right, and he's going to have an amazing catch, but that's only good for about 3 yards, and the clock's going to keep ticking. Minute 13 and counting.
So luckily,
it is 4th down, Shaji.
Luckily, the refs called him down because he was not touched.
Well, it is not NFL rules, so if you do fall down.
True. I apologize.
And 3-man rush once again, 4th down. Lake Dallas needs to stop here. Trips to the left, going to roll to the left. And Frisco Reedy gets it. They have just enough for a 1st down, but the clock's going to keep ticking.
They have 54 seconds, but the clock stopped for some reason.
And Lake Dallas kind of...
Oh, there we go. The clock's drawing. There we go.
And Lake Dallas got to have some big defensive plays right here as Foskey once again in shotgun formation. Gibson to his right. Going to look deep, looking to his right. And it's going to be a deep pass. And picking it, Jalen Harris! Jalen Harris going to fall down at the 50. Wow! Lake Dallas by district champions. What a game! What an interception by Jalen Harris.
What a play.
Wow!
That was an amazing play. He had all the time in the world. Look at, he is up because he had all the time in the world to throw that ball, and he threw it in the worst place possible, right in the middle. Where there were 3 Lake Dallas members right there, and Jalen Harris was right there to pick up the mess and say, thank you very much, I will gladly end this game. And this game is over, ladies and gentlemen. The Lake Dallas Falcons are going to win this game and go on to the next game in the playoffs. Wow, what an amazing play, Garen.
Your Lake Dallas Falcons are the by-district champions, and that has to be an amazing feeling. What an amazing and adrenaline exhausting game. 37-34 is going to be your final as Ryan Depperschmidt's going to go in victory formation, and he's going to get the snap, and he's going to take a knee right there, and that's going to run out the clock. And Lake Dallas are your by-district champions, moving on to the next round. Wow! Lake Dallas has shocked the nation.
That was an amazing game. There's so many ups, there's so many downs, injuries, penalties, turnovers, touchdowns. Ryan Depperschmidt having an MVP game. Wow, they just played their Super Bowl here today, and when they play the next game, it is thunderous here in the Ford Center, ladies and gentlemen.
And Lake Dallas is freaking out. I've never seen these coaches so happy. Even when they went to the semifinals, they weren't even this happy. This is insane. The crowd is going wild. This is amazing, and I am trying to get who the next opponent will be. Shaji, give us some of your big plays of the game.
I just want to say, wow, the turnovers. I said you had to win the turnover battle, and boy did we. Not only did we not turn the ball over, we forced 3 turnovers tonight. 1 fumble early in the first quarter, then you forced Josh Foxy in the second half to throw 2 interceptions in the fourth quarter. That was amazing. Just going back to that play, he had all the time in the world. The offensive line was holding, they were doing their job, he had all the time in the world, but he threw it, and just, wow, what an amazing throw. Just easily intercepted on that play. It was a back and forth matchup. Touchdown, 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 interception, fumbles. And I just got to give a shout out to the quarterback, Ryan Depperschmidt. What an amazing game. I'm pretty sure he had over...
What about the offensive line?
Absolutely. Let's give props to Ryan Depperschmidt. He had probably over 100 yards rushing, 4 rushing touchdowns. He had 1 passing touchdown to Kylie Smith. Just an amazing... He probably had 300 yards passing. You look at these coaches, they are dancing, they are having fun. What an amazing game for my first commentary game. I'm so honored to be commentating this team. They do not trick you guys. They will give you your best every single game, and it is still thunderous here at the Ford Center. The crowd has not let out.
And Shaji, I'm going to interrupt you real quick.
All right.
The Lake Dallas Falcons are going to go up against the North Forney Falcons in the next round of the playoffs, and not quite sure where the location is, but the next opponent for Lake Dallas will be North Forney High School Falcons, and it's going to be the battle of
the Falcons.
Battle of the Falcons.
Who are the true Falcons
and
of high
Lake
school
Dallas
football?
is celebrating, and the crowd is going absolutely insane. Coaches are going crazy. Shaji, this is when we wish you were down there to get that reaction from Coach Young. Wow.
Just amazing game. I just want to give props to the Lions. They put up one valiant effort, but it was not enough. The Lake Dallas Falcons edged them out. Like I said, it was a high-scoring game.
Yeah!
It was a high-scoring game, like I said. It was back and forth. I give props to the Lions for putting up a valiant fight. They deserve all the credit. However, we just deserve more credit here at the Ford Center. In Jerry's Land, we win the first game of the playoffs. Amazing. We get to move on to the next round, and Dan Farmer gets his wish of getting to commentate the next game. That was not his last game at Prosper. He wanted one more game, and by God, he is getting one more game.
And it's going to be good to have our guys, Dan Farmer and our guy, Hurricane Harvey Lusk, as the stat man. I was absolutely honored, and I had a blast doing play-by-play. And Shaji, I had a great time with you providing color commentary. Once again, Drew Smith doing excellent on the cameras. Hector, our awesome sideline reporter. And then you got the fabulous Fab, head coach Salas, producer, just really made this whole thing together. And we're going to be able to go on for another game, and there's not much... There's nothing more exciting than this.
It just seemed everything was going our way. All the injuries. It all started when they lost their key player, number 40. When they lost him, it was just downhill from there. Once they lost Will Harbor, they just kept getting all their big tacklers, all their big defenders, all their big offensive linemen were getting hurt. They kept having too many penalties. Ryan Depperschmidt played just unbelievable. It was like prime Mike Vick had taken over him, and he just had the game of a lifetime. Props to the O-line,
and here
comes
the trophy.
And here comes the trophy celebration.
And they're going to stand in the middle of the star.
As they should.
Man, the Cowboys, and there's not much of a better place than winning in either Jerry's Land of the Star or Jerry's World at AT&T Stadium. And this team had an absolute blast. And, man, we were treated great here at the Star. And we just want to thank all those guys. And what a game. I mean, give me my MVP. Obviously, you're going to have Ryan Depperschmidt, but, I mean, I got to give my MVP, especially offensively, to not only offensive line, but, like, wide receivers and running backs and stuff. Got to give it to Christian Covington.
Yeah, obviously, he was really good. But you know what? Next to Ryan Depperschmidt, I'm going to say the secondary, 2 minutes left. With 4 minutes left, they had 2 interceptions when it really mattered. They forced a quarterback to throw 2 interceptions on 2 back-to-back drives with the game was on the line. This just showed that this secondary will show up when crunch time is here, when the game matters. Wow, you guys, gentlemen, you gladly deserve that trophy. Wow, amazing game. I give props to y'all for letting a college kid commentate your games. You guys are amazing.
And Zaylen Long, I'm not quite sure what happened, but he's trying to limp up to the looks like the trophy
he's
ceremony.
Probably exhausted right
but,
now.
Wow, I mean, this team, talk about some revenge and kind of getting back to their winning ways. I mean, lost out on the playoffs last season, and they got into the playoffs this year, and they won their first round of playoffs, and they are pumped going up against the North Forney Falcons.
I know they didn't have the best regular season. They went 6-4. Some games could have gone their way. Some games, it just wasn't there. But this is basically a new season playoff time. They're 0-0, and guess what? They're 1-0 going on to the next game. This is a team that should not be slept on. This offense is ridiculous. And then, like I said, if this defense keeps playing how it is, this is a team that's probably going to compete for a championship.
Yeah, and Coach Mike Young just does an excellent job of keeping his team prepared during this high-profile time. In the postseason, it's just crazy, and then you got a guy dancing in the middle of the star. He's so happy. I don't blame him. But, I mean, Jerry, both of your facilities have treated the Falcons well, and we appreciate it. And, wow, just what a game. Just excellent job by not only coaching staff. We have to give the coaching staff a lot of credit.
Absolutely.
They kept Justin Gibson, one of the best running backs Lake Dallas has gone up against, if not the best. I mean, that yardage total was absolutely ridiculous. Of containing Justin Gibson and getting, I mean, they got 2 picks on Josh Foskey, who threw 2 picks the entire season, and they got that same amount in one game against Josh Foskey. Credit to Coach Jason Young, Coach Hayes, Coach Smith, Coach D, all those guys out there. Y'all are doing a fantastic job. Let's keep this baby rolling.
Absolutely. You stopped your 2 MVP caliber. You stopped their 2 MVP caliber players. I kept saying characters. Excuse me. I'm just so excited right now. They're players. You had an MVP running back, had over 1,000 rushing yards in the regular season. He was averaging 130 rushing yards per game, and we held him to probably under 60 yards rushing. He had 2 touchdowns, yeah, but those are only 1-yard touchdowns. But other than that, amazing. Josh Foskey, he was actually having a great game. He was completing those highlight catches. He was doing amazing. But when crunch time came, when the game was on the line, he threw it away. Literally, he threw it away to our players, and we got 2 interceptions on that play. I can't say it enough. I keep repeating myself, but it truly is unbelievable.
And I got to say, I don't like comparing players to each other, but Ryan Depperschmidt just reminds me so much of Dagan Hahn and the way that he plays, and it's just, I mean, it's incredible. But this kid, I mean, all respects to Dagan Hahn. He was probably, if not, one of the best quarterbacks to come out of Lake Dallas. But Ryan Depperschmidt is, he's definitely chasing that title to be the best quarterback, and he's showing it right now. He's doing really well, as Dagan Hahn did in the playoffs. Got to hope for another one of those big runs by the Falcons. What a game. We're hoping for another big game next week. We'll have our guy Dan Farmer doing play-by-play. We'll have our guy Shaji back there getting some good sideline reactions once again. And for the last time, I'm Darren Shantz providing play-by-play here with Shaji Adam, color commentator. Our wonderful Drew Smith doing great camera work. Our tech guy, producer, and head coach Fab Salas. And our amazing sideline reporter and halftime reporter, Hector Salas. We appreciate all you guys here, and we appreciate you for listening. And make sure you tune in next week against the North Forney Falcons. Everybody drive safe and have a great night, and good night.
Go Falcons!